Hey, what's up, Jasmine? Hopefully you can hear me. I'm gonna start the stream in just a moment. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. Hey Zenex, gonna start stream in just a moment, so just be patient. Duvet, what's up? What's up? Welcome. Over final. Welcome to the stream. We'll begin in just a second. All right, what's up, everyone? Yeah, sorry that I took a long, like a 2 week, 2 week break, cause with all this heat going on and it's really hot, and of course I had to be working a lot, so of course that made it troublesome for me to actually do some streaming. So I hope you guys can understand that. So anyway, I'm back. Hopefully I can do more streaming, like during this week. But right now gonna do something, just kind of do some talking for a minute. So how's everyone been doing? I hope you guys can hear me well on a stream. Yeah, I got a new headset, so it's actually pretty comfortable too. So if the can you guys let me know in the chat if the stream sound is working okay? If you guys can hear me good, or do I need to lower the sound? Yeah, let me know if I need to lower the sound or anything like that, because I don't want to be too loud. I don't want to be like, not able for you guys to hear me. Yeah, Zenix, you're better off on Twitch. So yeah. But yeah, thanks for the welcome back. I appreciate that. How is the mic? Can anyone hear me? Can you guys hear any background noises or anything like that? Yeah, I just want to be curious because I don't want to, like, not have you guys not able to hear me or anything like that. Okay, let's go on this. Wow, I have a lot of browsers open. Are you guys sure? Are you guys in chat sure? Let's go to that network then. Let's see. The sound. Oh, it's picking up my breathing. Oh shoot! So maybe I shouldn't breathe then. Unless it might be the fan maybe. But yeah, because reason being this mic is really close to my mouth. But all in all, how is the sound though? Yeah, it's probably the fan, because you guys can hear the fan here. Okay, let me try to move a little bit closer then. So if you guys do hear the sound, I mean the fan, I do apologize for that. It's the mic. Let me see. I'm pretty balanced. Is this Ikemen? I think so, but at the same time, maybe not. But, no, I think this is Ikemen, yeah. Hold on, let me reset the thing here. What's up, Rodney? Welcome to the stream. No, it is not weird. Alright, hopefully the replay can work here. Hopefully the replay can work. Let me see. So how's everyone doing right now? Now, if you guys need me to increase the volume, then on the S. Well, which one sounds better, the game or me, or is it balanced? Or you guys need me to be? Do you guys need me to be like? Let me see. What's that word called? Do I need to lower my mic, or do I need to lower the game audio? Honestly, this headphone is like really comfortable because I cannot hear the outside. It's like I'm noise canceled from the world. Forgot what this model headset is called. Alright, hold up a sec. Honestly, Xenix, it doesn't matter where you watch from because it's still the same thing. You can watch from your phone for all I know. But yeah, how's everyone doing on for the last 2 weeks or so? So hopefully you guys have been doing well. Hopefully you guys, everyone has been staying safe from all this pandemic going on. And be sure you guys to wear a mask and while you're going out, like things like that. So yeah, this headphone cost me. I honestly wanted to get a regular microphone, but then when I realized whenever I'm streaming, it's gonna have a lot of background noise, so I decided to get this. Now, it's probably not gonna sound powerful, but it does make it comfortable since I literally cannot hear anybody from the outside. It's like literally just noise canceling. I feel like I hear myself being muffled and things like that. Hold on, let me see if I can increase my volume. No, it's the other way around. Okay, I think this should be good. Yeah, let me know if you guys need me to be more louder or anything like that. Should I lower the game volume? Alright, so we're gonna have. I'm going to try and watch Rodney and Orochi Darkness. Hopefully this replay can work. I don't know what will happen if they face those two. The thing is, I really don't want to show the Mugen fight of these three when the actual animation hasn't happened yet. So I'm just letting you know, Xenix. So I'm probably not gonna show those three until I see those, the animation, which might take a while. But honestly, maybe I might change my mind. I don't know. Good. Okay, if you guys think it's fine, then I might as well just go along with it. Well, actually, hold on. Let me see if I can hear it from my stream. Yep, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Xenix. Alright, let me load my phone. Let me load my phone in so that I can actually hear the sound. Oh right, I was supposed to show that thing. Shoot, I completely forgot. Hold on, let me go to options on this real quick. Let me see, where's that window capture? Alright, let me do a little experiment. Let's see, window capture. Okay, this is a test. Alright, so hold on, let me update this for a second. So yeah, before we actually get the matches started. Okay, now here we go. Here's a test. Okay, let me do that. Okay, this should be good. Okay, this should be excellent. Yeah, okay, this should be good. Okay, so let me get one of the guys here. So yeah, what you see right now is the tier list of this SNK vs Capcom EX. So right now, again, this is just not official. Like I didn't make the list, so I forgot who did. Is one of the people from the SNK vs Cap SNK vs F. Damn, I can't speak English tonight. SNK vs Capcom EX Discord. So I don't know. Where's that guy? Hold on. Let me see if I can actually get on mic here. Yeah, this should be good. All right, sorry guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, the fan is like really big, so I really can't control it because it. Look, forgive me about this. It is extremely hot. Okay, so I really can't do anything about it. Yeah, Griffey Bones I think did a good job on the tier list. So let me get hold on. Let me actually get Griffey Bones on stream so then he could actually talk about it. Like so then he actually explained the tier list and all that. So like his reasoning behind it. So hopefully I could actually get somebody on. Hopefully I could get him on to actually talk or something like that. Yeah, hopefully he's available. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, in the meantime, you guys can listen to some, I guess, super turbo music or something. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Ronnie. Sorry about that, guys. I do apologize for giving you guys a jump scare. Like, hopefully it didn't like rape your ears or anything like that. By the way, Xenix, can you let me know who Urio is? It's Ukil. Whoa, Mystic Skills, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, dude. 8 months in a row. Holy Toledo. Thank you. Much appreciated, man. Jethog, welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? And right now we're just doing some casual talking at the moment since I haven't streamed for about 2 weeks. I wanted to actually get some chatting going on, so hopefully you guys don't mind. Yeah, speaking of that, I got a new headset, so it definitely is I wouldn't say it's a lifesaver, but it does make things more comfortable for me since literally I cannot hear what's going on outside. Like someone would have to call my name or like really loud in order for me to be heard or for me to hear them. Okay, so we're actually gonna... Is this a CBS Mugen tier list? No, it is not. It is the SNK vs. Capcom EX tier list. So, right now we're gonna have I'll have a very special guest with me. Of course, not many of you guys know him. His name is Griffy Bones. He's one of the players from the SNK vs. Capcom EX Discord. So he's actually gonna be discussing this tier list with me. Kakushibo, welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, I'm finally alive. A big oof. Look, it's been really hot weather for the last 2+ weeks, so please forgive me that I didn't stream. And plus, I had work. I had off-screen work, so that's that. But yeah, I really love this headphone so far. $40 for a $40 headphone, it does look decent enough. So yeah. Okay, hold on, let me just wait. Let me go to the SNK vs. Capcom EX Discord. Hopefully this can work well. Let me fix my mic. Okay, this should be good. Okay guys, so if you guys can just hang on a second, I'll have him come by shortly. Kakushibo, look, it's a hassle, okay? When you work try to make money, then yeah, you gotta earn your fight money off screen, so that's also that. Sometimes I would love to do this for a long time, for like full time, but sometimes there are things out of my control that I can't do, so I gotta pick the obvious choice. But yeah, I do apologize to everyone that literally have not seen the stream for last 2 weeks. The scariest Mugen fight, besides those cheap characters, look, so far the only characters I have really dislike to fight against is Shin Akuma, regardless of what version. It can be that Hyper Street Fighter Zero that you guys saw me record and I posted on YouTube, or Shin Akuma from this SNK vs. Capcom EX. Honestly, I don't know which one is worse. Which one is more scary to fight against? Either the well, actually, you know what? Maybe honestly, if I think about it, the Hyper Street Fighter Zero Shin Akuma AI is actually more easier than Mori X's Shin Akuma, because Shin Akuma is more scary in SVC EX than that version. Hey, what's up, Grippy?
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, so currently I'm live on stream.
Word, yeah, no, this is kind of a surprise, but yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's do it right now.
sorry, dude.
Cool.
Yeah, I haven't streamed for like 2+ weeks and things like that. So
yeah,
I've been too busy. Sorry about that, dude.
I know how it feels. Sometimes you gotta get it out, but yeah, I mean, it works just right now. But I don't know, I gotta check. Am I coming through on the stream with, like, the sound and everything?
Yep, you're definitely on stream. So yeah, and I got everything set up, so you can definitely see the pictures on the
Yeah. Alright, word, cool. So what's up, everybody? Just for a preface, I'm Griffy Bones. I've been playing this game for a couple months now. I've definitely played it a lot. I've tested pretty much all of the characters in the game, and I played a lot against Rodney, who I think is the best player at this game, and also one of the testers and kind of the developers of this game. He's made a couple of the characters. Oh yeah, Rodney's in the chat there.
Oh, sorry. I think everyone couldn't hear you because I had the music on really loud. So why don't
Okay,
you
word.
introduce yourself to the stream?
Okay. What's going on, everybody? I'm Griffy Bones. Let me make sure my voice is good on the Discord. Yeah, we're good. Okay, what's up? My name's Griffy Bones. I've been playing fighting games for a long time. I've been playing this game for a couple months now. I played it a lot. I've labbed pretty much all the characters. I really like this game. I played a lot against Rodney, who I think is the best player at this game, and he's also one of the developers and testers. And I played a lot against a bunch of people. Jamar is also a person I played against a lot. But yeah, and so he told me he generally agrees with me on this tier list. So yeah, we can get right into it. Should we start up at the top?
Well, what do you feel? Do you feel you should start from the top of the list, or starting from the bottom then to go up?
Um,
Or
I think we should start from the top because that way those characters use the mechanics of the game the best. So I think it's good to explain what a really good character is, and then kind of all of the I'm going to also preface this by saying pretty much all of the characters in this game are really good, and you should just play who you want to. But some of the characters are definitely really, really good, and there's a lot of crazy messed up stuff in this game, but that's kind of the appeal of it.
yeah,
But
again,
yeah,
yeah, but yeah. Disclaimer: we're honestly every character is good in their own way, but it's just some characters have better mechanics than compared to like character B or something.
yeah. I would say in general, the A and B characters are all really good. The S characters are kind of way too good. C and D are good characters, but they're just not in the same kind of range as A and B. So all right, let's get into it. Akuma. So Akuma, I think on paper is the best character in the game. Um, he definitely in this version is really broken. He has a touch of death, and he makes way too much meter because of the way that meter is gained in this game. So not only do you make more meter if you use special moves and combos, but if you use more hits in a combo, it generates more meter. And so because Akuma can do Hurricane Kick, which is 3 hits, DP, which is 3 hits, into like EX Hurricane Kick into like another Hurricane Kick loop, he can basically build enough bar to just touch of death you off of pretty much any hit, as long as you have, I think, 1.5 bars. So he definitely has some of the best combo ability in the game, and it's not that hard compared to some of the other characters' really, really hard combos. His frame data is actually just utterly ridiculous. All of his, like, a lot of his normals are just super plus. Like, and they're usually like just 1 or 2 frames more plus than everybody else. And the way they always try to balance Akuma out is that he has the lowest health of the game, but he definitely just has all the best tools in the game. He's really a jack of all trades, master of all trades.
Yeah, he makes up for it with his high offense.
Yeah, and his high offense and his defense is ridiculous. Air Fireball is probably one of the most annoying neutral tools and Okizeme tools in the game, because being able to cancel the Air Fireball into the dive kick, and the fact that the dive kick is plus from pretty much any range that you block it, makes it just incredibly annoying to deal with. So you're gonna have to like super jump at him, and then he can challenge a lot of stuff with that, or he can just like DP you, or yeah. And also, I mean, with the demon flip, that's just like the extra added ultra layer of messed up for that kind of offense, and it's just
Yeah,
Yeah.
like his air game is really amazing.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. What else?
All right,
Akuma.
so anything else about Akuma?
God, TOD's best frame data, super long confirms.
Okay, how
And
about Matt? Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
all of his command normals are plus on block too. So like his overheads plus on block. Um, God, yeah. No, I think I've covered why Akuma's really really good. Um,
All right, how about matchup wise again? Like what's his best matchup and what's his worst matchup, in your in your eyes? Just based
he's
on
good
how you
against
played. Just based on what characters you played against.
the only characters that I've really gotten like a lot of trouble with as Akuma are Hauser and Tron. Tron's just kind of unique because her air game is also really strong and just a little bit better than Akuma's, and she has tools to deal with air fireballs like other people don't have with her drills and serve bots and her
Yeah,
serve
the
bots
serve bots
assist.
are a pain. I've seen
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
And so Akuma has this thing where if he knocks you down in the corner, you can jump back, do a light air fireball, and dive kick. And they can't DP it. It's pretty much a guaranteed setup. But Tron can do a serve bot and just blow that up. And Hauser, he just has this super crazy armor move that just goes full screen. And then even if they block it and they have a bar, you can like go into like a little mini mix up.
Okay, so you're saying he doesn't have a bad matchup against. He doesn't have a. Just besides those two, other than that, his matchups are good against everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he just has the tools to deal with every situation and just being able to cancel like that free invincible DP and then the ability to cancel it into so many options. I mean, the best offense, the best defense. You just don't get hit. But pretty much if you practice the really really broken combo right now, you can get 50% off of pretty much any hit from any range. That's crazy. All right.
And
Give me one.
probably the thing that broke the camel's probably the final straw is that you can combo Raging Demon into pretty much like an instant death.
Oh yeah. Raging Demon is the swag points for sure. The level 3 is the sentiment. It's so good. It's great. Oh my god. All right. So,
All right, Iori's next on the list apparently. So
let's go into Iori. I mean, I said Akuma's the best, but on all these characters are pretty much the same actually. So
yeah, we
Iori
agreed
is
on
also
that. Yeah.
like I said, Iori really is the jack of all trades, master of all trades. Like Akuma just kind of he's more of a boss character actually, but Iori, he has a fireball that's amazing and you can space it to be super plus. He has a command grab that he can combo off of without meter, and it's invincible from frame 1. He has a running command grab that he can combo off of in the corner without meter, and you can cancel your block strings into the running command grab for a tick throw. And you have the Rekkas, which are probably one of the most broken special moves in the game because the first hit is 0 on block. So even if they block it, you don't lose your turn at all. And in addition to that, you have off of a block string, you have a fireball that you can cancel into that leaves you plus, or you can have the running command grab that you can combo into for half-life. And then that's just his potential, and his combos are amazing and kind of almost better than everybody. And they're really, really, really easy. His Rekka loops, if you go onto my Twitter, I posted his Rekka loops, are just amazing. And he has the best corner carry in the game. So he can carry you to the corner and do his amazing loops from anywhere. And he can reset his loops into a command grab or an air reset to basically, like, if you have 1.5 bars, you can do a combo, reset someone, and then kill them. So
And not to mention those EX attacks, like it definitely builds up the meter.
Oh my god. Yeah, and he builds meter like crazy. He can confirm from pretty much any range. Yeah, he's definitely Akuma's more of a wild boy, but Iori's definitely one of the most solid top tiers to where if you played him perfectly, he's just so annoying because you can literally just put people into two-touch situations almost all the time if you have a bar.
You know what's more surprising? I'm surprised he didn't. Yamori didn't add like Orochi Iori into this. I don't know what I can imagine. I don't know what I could imagine if he added
Not
Orochi Iori.
necessary. Not necessary at all. Oh my god. It's like, wow, we don't need Shinakuma. Oh my god.
Yeah, M2 Della, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. All right.
Oh.
Anything else about Iori? Because I know he has that
No.
EX. What's that called? I want to say 8 wine cup, but I don't know. I don't know what the
Oh,
Japanese name is that called. I know English
what
is called 8 wine cup, like where he pretty much freezes the the opponent. Like he has that EX
oh
fireball. EX
yeah,
fireball.
the EX fireball is great. So one thing, yeah, that's a good point that you made there. One thing that's common with all top tiers is that a mechanic in this game, if you don't know, is that you can cancel special moves into EX moves. And almost all the S tier characters have really strong special moves, but also strong EX cancels to where they can either be really safe or put you into a mix up after just making you block a special move. So, Iori is an example of that. Akuma is an example of that. Yeah, and so his EX Fireball. So, like you said, with Iori on Wake Up, most of the time I'll just do DP into EX Fireball, and then that's an invincible DP, and then it's my turn again. It's wild.
Yeah, his also his EX 3. Those 3 hit, like those consecutive hits. So I don't know what moves to say for that, but then when you could basically do EX like a bunch of times if you have the meters to build it up. Like
Oh, the
that.
the Rekka move where he
It,
punches you and the
yeah.
quarter circle back. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that move is particularly really good because, like I said before, the normal version, the first hit is 0 on block frame advantage, but for the EX version, the first and the third hit are both 0. So it's just if they block it, it's another mix up opportunity. So
Hmm.
he's just so safe, and he can just blow you up in a million different ways. He's crazy.
Right. I don't. I often don't see like people use his level 3s that much, based on what I've seen.
In my opinion, the way I play this game, I think that saving meter for EX combos and EX cancels is definitely is gonna make you win more matches than focusing on like level 3s and stuff like that. The level 3s are good, and if they win you a game, you should use them, but I don't really plan on comboing into level 3s that much.
Okay, Rodney says all my homies hate Iori.
Oh, my homies hate Iori. Nah. Yeah, well, speaking of stuff Rodney's not gonna like, this is the one point where we disagree, and I think he's gonna downplay is Hauser, the dinosaur, who's a big, 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 big problem. Big, 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 big.
Oh, we're
Oh
going to
my
Hauser
god.
already.
Yeah, I hate this dinosaur. Oh my god, I
So
hate this
Iori doesn't have
dinosaur.
bad matchups or anything. Does he have bad matchups actually?
No, I can't think of a single character that would like put Iori in a bad situation.
I think
Um,
I think I
uh,
might have, but then it's probably in a disagreement. I probably would think it would be Guile because of his zoning. Like he,
yeah,
like I wouldn't say like a bad matchup. It's probably like an even matchup against like characters who can throw projectiles. Like Guile
yeah,
is one of them. Ryu's probably another one, or maybe Terry. I don't know.
you're right. Characters who can kind of create pressure and outspace his DP, like um, are definitely good. He's a little bit stubby, but just once he gets in there, he really, really messes you up. But it's not hard. It's so easy for him to get in there.
Okay, so in your opinion, he hardly has any bad matchups. Leonard, thanks for the raid, much appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so I guess we could move on to Hauser.
Word.
All right.
Hauser, the big dinosaur. Oh my god, this
I
guy.
hate it. I honestly did not like playing against Hauser, especially against Ronnie's
Where
Hauser. I could not
where
get
to
one
even
match.
start? You know what? Let me pull up the move list so I can remember how stupid all this.
Sure.
Hold up. Okay. Hauser, his normals are kind of ridiculous. And I would say Hauser has probably the most ridiculous special moves in the game. And so, like I said before, the being able to cancel normal special moves into EX moves is really important. So what makes Hauser so annoying is his charge move, which he is fully like armored frame 1, and he is armored the entire time for maybe like a full second or two, and he runs the entire screen. And this move, I think, is also air and blockable, so if you're jumping and get hit by it, he can also combo into it. And so basically, this move destroys neutral. If you're in just a regular full screen situation or mid screen situation, and you just accidentally press the wrong button once, you're just going to get hit by this. And if they block it, it is punishable. But if they have a bar when they block it, they can basically put you into a really messed up mix-up to where Hauser has an EX command grab, and he has a command throw super that he can kind of frame trap you into. And then if you try to jump the super, he has EX DP, and that's air unblockable, and he can combo off of it and like get a whole 30-40% combo. Yeah, and so he's super amazing on the ground horizontally just because of that. And also in addition to that, he has a fireball. It's not the best fireball, but it's good. It's like really plus if you hit from the right range, and it covers a lot of the screen well. And he has like a regular command throw that has a lot of range. I don't think it's invincible like most of them, but yeah. And then he also has this really, really long range air move that you can, if you try and just, because the way you really deal with Hauser charge is trying to neutral jump it or trying to just avoid it in a way that you can punish it completely. But he has his DP and he has this jumping move in the air that makes him like go like all the way across the screen into like a confirm. And so I would say Hauser is just the most unga bunga character of the game. He's like
the Hulk of this game.
Yeah, someone said he's like the Hulk of this game. But yeah, you can just kind of do special moves, and if you know how to do like a decent combo, like you'll just like wreck shop and just like, I don't know, you can just, because you can just do these moves and then still be kind of safe afterwards because of the mechanics of the game. And it's kind of crazy and like and fun and cool to look at, but at this point it's just like it's such a slog to play against. It's one of the few characters that I'm just like, oh my god.
It's like
and
you're forced to play defense. I think it's like you're forced to play more defensive against Hauser, though.
Yeah, just in a way that you aren't with like any other character.
Right. Okay, but I think his drawback is he's slow, right? Like based on how I played against him, because I was playing super aggressive against him, but it just feels like he's slow. Like, you know,
he's slow. He is slow. He's kind of big. Yeah, but so you can probably do like specific combos, but with the way that the juggle system works, you won't get that much more combos. You can maybe get instant overheads, but that's the thing is like, even though he's slow and big, because he has just a frame 1 armor move that like you can do different versions and like change the length as well, and it just makes it like it just completely erases all those weaknesses of being slow and big, because at any time he can just turn into a tank and run you over. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're playing against a character who can just turn into a tank at random times. And it's kind of funny, but it's also like, oh my god, fuck this shit.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely right there. So how about matchup wise? Like, does he have a good match? Like, does he have a good matchup against certain characters, or any bad matchups in your eyes?
I'll say first that I don't I play Eerie and Akuma more. I haven't played Hauser as much, so I don't personally know, but I just wouldn't really think he would have a bad matchup, because even like against zoners, again, he can just destroy the sky and destroy the ground. So no, I don't really think so. But like characters who can parries work well against him, and characters with like good DPs and counters, but you really have to find a very specific way to deal with all that armor. It's like kind of just such a ridiculous amount of armor.
Right. I could probably think of grapplers might be his weak point, but I cannot be 100% sure.
No, it's just because he's also such a good grappler, and he has like a really good fireball. He definitely he doesn't have any weaknesses, from my opinion.
Right. So he doesn't have any bad matchups then.
No, I would say definitely no.
Okay. That's good.
Okay, that's enough about the dinosaur. Oh my god.
Yeah, Ronnie says, yeah, in my opinion, Hauser is low tier. Don't nerf my boy, please.
Yeah.
I don't think Yamori's gonna nerf. I don't think Yamori's gonna nerf Kappa.
That's the one thing me and Rodney seem to disagree on. It's funny.
Kappa. All right, now we got Saki next.
Yeah. So let's finish it off with Saki. So
she's the low end. She's like the low end of the S tier. Wow.
And I would say these aren't really in order. It's good that you mentioned that, but these are not really in order. These characters. I would just say I know more about Akuma and Iori because I've labbed them a lot, and I know like all their best combos and setups, and they're the characters I can beat Rodney with the most. So yeah, but
here's the thing. I'm surprised that Tron Bond isn't on the S tier list, because considering that she has those serve bots and all those combos and things like that, and that drill of hers.
She's strong, and she has a lot of she doesn't have a lot of tools, but almost all of her tools is strong. But she just doesn't have that ultra layer of messed up like all the top tier does. So basically, the previous 3 top tiers are all just kind of jack of all trades and are monsters from any part of the screen. Saki, I would say, is also good from any part of the screen, but is hands down the best zoner in the game, and just from full screen can lock you down like no other character can, and can make you just like, she puts you into an obstacle course basically, and it
So is this another defensive character?
Yeah, this is probably the most defensive top tier, but she also has good offensive capabilities, but using her defensive abilities and then like baiting your opponent into your offensive abilities is like what you want to do. So
yeah,
starting off
oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
The thing is, not much is known about her except like, I don't know, probably only from that Tatsunoko vs. Capcom game. So the thing is, I never had a chance to actually truly play her. Like, only thing I heard, I'm not sure it was from Rodney or you or from someone, like she has a really good ground game.
Yeah, I don't actually know what game she's originally from either, so yeah, no, her space control is amazing. So she's got a fireball. kind of a pretty standard. I think she can aim it on the ground and in the air. I forget if she can, but just like it's a really, really good fireball. It's super fast. It recovers really, really quickly. And then her next move, Positron Sphere, is what makes her. I think this is what makes her the best zoner in the game. So she basically just throws out a huge orb, and that orb comes out really quickly, lasts for a long, long time, and it's just like a huge, huge hitbox. That.
Yeah, thank you for the
We'll just-
raid, up, down, left, die. Much appreciated. Sorry.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. Yeah, but just this move is what makes her really, really obnoxious. Well, pretty much all of her long range moves, combining them together, is what makes her so annoying. So this move makes her just so hard to jump because both versions, there's one that's kind of lower in the air and one that's higher, like are gonna catch you at different timings of your jump. So, and when it hits you in the air, it makes you land back in the ground again. And so just between her fireball and that, it's hard to jump on in her. And then she also has her grenade special, quarter circle back punch, and that comes out quickly, and it's like a lob in the air, so you can use it you can cancel block strings into it, and then it'll leave you plus afterwards. So like you have a super quick long range fireball, a slow fireball that lasts for an incredibly long time on the screen, and then like a slightly slow fireball that like leaves you super plus and also covers a big part of the screen. So between all that, that's why she's the best zoner in the game. But then what makes her so annoying is her last special move, which is offensive charge, which, like with Hauser, has a version that's frame 1 armor, and so she can just like the reason I get so annoyed when Rodney does it is he'll just zone me out forever, and then I'll finally get in, and then boom, he'll just do this armor move that'll just eat up all my moves and anything I do, and I'll forget about it because I've been jumping through this friggin' obstacle course for like 30 seconds or whatever. And there's an armor invincible. Oh, Rodney's saying
On Hauser? Or...
it has invul. Okay, yeah. No, Rodney, the charge on Saki's charge has invincibility, not
not armor.
Yeah, armor. I was getting a little bit of Hauser brain there. My bad.
Alright, how about meter-wise? Can she build meter or no?
Yeah, of course, because that's a good point. Yeah, because all of the top tiers have really, really good special moves, and whiffing special moves and just kind of throwing them out is what builds meter. And like I said before, she has great EX cancels, so she has this invincible DP charge that she can cancel into EX versions of all these amazing fireballs that I don't even know. They're probably plus, or at least one of them. At least the sphere in the grenade are plus. Yeah. So, yeah, she definitely. It's just too much. She just has the best zoning and this stupid DP, because not only is it frame 1, it's also horizontal. It covers this ridiculous range, and it's like a decent anti-air. So, like she might not be the best in the air jumping around, but just between the grenade and the sphere, oh my god, it's a slog.
All right, how about matchup wise?
No, again, I don't think she has any bad ones. And yeah, just to say the last point, she has super good combos too. I think someone posted a really sick TOD once.
What's up, Hyperstand Girl? Welcome to the stream.
I forget who did it, but someone did it in the
Yeah,
Discord. But
up,
yeah,
down,
she has
left
amazing
guy. I
combo ability
appreciate
just with her
I
grenades
appreciate
and
the raid
stuff.
again,
And-
guys. I'm your host,
and her
Asian
Oki,
Pikachu.
so yeah, she pretty much just has everything, but she's definitely zoning emphasized, but it's hard to really put her in a bad situation.
All right, guy. All right. Definitely not wrong there. All right, guys. I'm your host for the evening, Asian Pikachu 215. Sorry that I didn't respond to everybody that rated me. I know up, down, left, eye. You rated, but unfortunately, I had Griffy Bones talking the whole time, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, those four are pretty much, I guess, in your guys' eyes, the top four characters that pretty much can. I wouldn't say like trade like do all trades, but they're pretty good for I think they're pretty good for comebacks as well. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, their comeback potential is ridiculous. And I mean, this is kind of like, I mean, this is a fun fan made game. And a lot of characters are really good. This game is actually pretty balanced with how crazy it is. But I would say these four characters are just a little too good. And if you play against the people who know how to utilize their tools, it makes the game just like a little too unfun on the opponent side because they're just so powerful. But yeah, but I mean, play them for now. But the game is getting patched and updated all the time, and
mhm.
you're definitely gonna have the tools to deal with it. But like, trust me, these guys are crazy.
I'm pretty sure
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure all
Uh,
games are not gonna be fun, especially if you're getting dominated. So,
yeah.
but again, like you said, this is for fun, and
Yeah.
the tier list is also for fun, and plus disclaimer. So every
Oh yeah.
we already mentioned that all characters are good in their own way, but it's just some characters have better tools and mechanics. Like heck, that's why everyone picks Magneto, Storm, and Sentinel, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. MSS. Yeah. I mean, this is all conjecture. I mean, this is all just talking about. But hey, I mean, we're just giving our opinions on the game. But yeah, all right. Let's move on down to A tier for now.
All right.
A
So what does the
tier,
A tier mean?
A tier, or as I like to call it, Ukyo and his girls.
Well, he's a ladies' man.
Yeah, A tier. A tier characters I think are just a little bit stronger than B tier, and also the thing is they're just a little bit easier to use their really strong tools, and it's like just a little bit easier for them to be effective with just a little bit of time and work and lab work. But the B tiers are also incredibly strong, but you're gonna have to put a little more dedication into learning their combos and their setups. But if you want to play a character who's fun and strong, I would definitely go for A tier and B tier.
Now you
But
want
yeah,
fun, go for Akuma. Just always pick Akuma.
or just go for Akuma if you want to be an asshole like me. I mean, I pick Akuma and Iori all the time, so don't listen to me. Yeah. So let's start off with Maki, my girl Maki. Um,
All right.
she has she also just has a lot of strong tools to cover a lot of situations. She's she's rushdown emphasized, but she has her quarter circle forward punch, which is her armor move, and it's just kind of this big hook, this long horizontal range hook punch, and it has a ton of armor, and it's slow to start up, and I don't think it's frame one. It's definitely not as good as like Hauser, but yeah. So you're definitely going to be really strong on the ground with that move. Then you have her command dash, which is really unique. So if you press quarter circle forward and kick, you can go into either you start running and you can either go into a low, a high, or you can stop. So that just allows her to have mix-up potential off of any block string. And she has a DP. She has an invincible meterless DP. And she has an invincible command throw, which I think is important for a lot of the strong characters, is just having that. And so she has just a lot of strong regular special moves, and her normals are pretty good. Her jumping light punch is kind of amazing, and it lasts forever in the air. But she has simple but very effective tools. And like with her combos, you're just not gonna have, like, once you get the situational awareness and whatnot, you're gonna be able to just do a ton of damage off of pretty much any situation.
Okay. Well, just based off like how I've seen people play her, just that you have to work a little bit more harder to actually. I guess that's what made her like not able to qualify for the S tier. It's just you got to work a little bit more because she's a little bit not easy to use. I guess.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate from crazy ranges like the S tiers or anything. You have to get in, but she has a lot of good tools to get in, and she has an amazing anti-air. She has one of the best anti-airs in the game. She doesn't get a lot of damage off of it, but with also having the DP and the invincible command grab. Yeah, so basically you just have to. She has a lot of ways to close that space, but just not in a crazy way like the S tiers.
Right. So she's not really a combo machine, is she? But what about damage? Oh, what about damage wise?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Honestly, she has good damage, but like her combo potential is not the best. Her mid screen combo is not that great. That's probably another thing that separates her from the S tier is that all the S tiers have just stupid combos from any range. But yeah, so her mid screen combo is not great, but if she gets you in the corner, she's just an absolute monster with just
So
a
she's really definitely just a close melee then.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't have projectiles, does she?
No.
Okay, so but what made her qualify for the A tier list? Like the way like you're talking about it, like she's good in that, but then just she doesn't have like not enough combos. But so how come she's not in the like the lower tiers? What made her belong in the A's?
Um, I would say like again, the A and B tiers are around the same level of effectiveness, but the A tier is much more consistent, and it's much easier to get their really high damage combos off without having to spend a ton of time in training mode doing crazy weird combos and practicing at these weird specific heights and for like specific situations and stuff. So the Maki, you can just like, it's this very simple effective loop.
Okay, so that's what separates her. So these characters are just more consistent than the other characters on the list.
Yeah. So I would say, to sum it up, Maki, probably one of the best brawler kind of characters. Like, she gets up in your face, she can throw you, she can mix you up. Yeah.
Okay, all right. How about matchups?
Matchup.
I mean, just based on looking at it, looks like she'll struggle. Looks like she'll struggle against the S tiers, a little bit.
Yeah, struggle against S tiers. Problem against Zoner. You kind of have to just like guess and randomly get an armor punch on them or a good jump in. But yeah, but she has the tools to deal with it. It's not that bad for her. But yeah, she does have weaknesses, and so that's the thing about the A tier is that these are characters that actually have weaknesses, where the S tier I don't think really have any weaknesses.
Okay. Like I think I played against like Maki, but just I feel she just can't. Well, she'll have a tougher time playing against projectiles.
Yeah,
Like probably
that's pretty much
your
it.
Guiles, your Captain Commandos, your probably those two I see have a tougher time. Maybe I'm not 100%. Maybe even even Chun Li.
Yeah. Word. That's enough on Maki. Let's move on to Tron. Bizon, fan favorite. Everybody loves Trombone.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You got all your
Yeah,
notebooks. You got all your notes there.
I'm trying to collect my thoughts again. Yeah, she's just like Maki, very simple but effective. She only has like 3 special moves, honestly. Um, and like barely any command normals. Hold on,
I
let
saw
me
you
get
guys
it again.
play. I see you guys play her. Her combos are just
Yeah,
consistent.
but Tron, she's definitely, if you want a character, if you're looking for a simple character to try in this game, go for Tron. She has no command normals and she only has 3 special moves, and they're all really good special moves. So
Just spam the serve bots.
yeah,
Send in the
Sir Bot's
bots.
classic.
Just send the bots in. That's all you have to do. Well, compared to
Okay,
I've seen that how you guys play her.
yeah. So first of all, her fireball. She has probably one of the most unique fireballs in the game, which is you can get a combo off of it super easily, and you don't need EX for it. You can just like it's your special one, and so it's the one where the Surbot captures you if it hits you, and so you can do it. You can do it to where it's angled on the ground or to where it's angled in the air. So it's really good for like an anti-air thing. And if it trades, it's still usually in your favor. So I'll usually be trying to jump in on Rodney. I'll hit him with my jump in, and then he'll still capture me with the serve bot, and then just pick me up for a full combo afterwards. It's ridiculous, but yeah, but you can blow it up. It's kind of got bad recovery. So if you guess right, you can go in and combo her. But it is very very strong, and it lets her have really really strong combos too. After that, her drill, which is her most annoying special move, and so this move just like is like really fast. It goes full screen. It's not invincible or anything, but you can pick up and you can confirm into a full combo off of it, and you can do it in the air. So basically, at any time, you can just turn into like a flying hitbox. You can just turn into like a big old attack, and like you can hit her out of it with projectiles, but it generally when I've tried to challenge it, she almost always wins. And so it's not as bad as say Hauser's armor charge, but in terms of just like regular horizontal specials, it's amazing. Yeah, and you can get like a loop on the ground off of it. And if you do it on the ground, you can combo either into the safe serve bot EX move or the yeah, the EX fireball is safe too. And then, of course, to top it off, serve bot launcher. Yeah, it's just like it's an actual assist. It's like probably one of the best like mix up vortex kind of moves too, where you do it after you knock someone onto the ground, and it can be used defensively too, to where if you do it and someone hits you afterwards, the serve bot will usually hit them and either reset the situation or allow you to combo off of it. So, and the EX version is invincible, or no, I forget which version is invincible, but it puts out 3 serve bots, so it pretty much gets you out of any situation. And I think the EX fireball is invincible and plus, and it combos into anything from it. So yeah, just another character that's very very strong at any range. But she really kind of is a jack of all trades, master of none, I would say. I use that term way too many times. I gotta find a new
Jack
term.
of all trades. I mean that's fine. Jack of all trades, yeah. But usually Jack of all trades is more on the top side. But oh well. But I think she's really consistent with like it. I think this really frustrates a lot of players. It's her consistent drill comboing and drills. If you get caught in them, it's like hard to stay away from. But also, I believe this is probably not a good opinion, but I think her situation is more strict than Maki's. I think, just like if you want to combo into it.
Oh yeah, no, her combo is a little bit tougher. It's not Uh,
Because
not that.
I notice sometimes, it's the same when you guys combo using her. When you guys use her combo, sometimes you guys get the combos that you like. You get, but then sometimes you guys just miss it by probably just by one tiny little frame that most
Yeah,
people don't see.
it's that one's definitely more of a height thing. You got to get used to it. But there's an easier and a more difficult version of it. And also, even if you do kind of an easy combo with Tron, it's gonna do kind of a lot of damage. She kind of does a lot of damage, and definitely one of the strongest air games. Her jumping heavy punch is ridiculous because it's like the tornado arms moves to where she her arms go out on both sides so she can cross you up or she can hit you in front. So it's pretty much impossible to tell which way you're going to get jumped in on if in some situations. And like sometimes because the corner is fucked up in this game because it's like a fan-made game, it like messes you up. But yeah, but no, she's great. But uh
All right, any matchups? How about matchup
mm,
wise? You think like there are there any bad ones or good ones? Like, what's her
mm,
most successful matchup against, based on how you played?
she's a very also kind of an even across the board character. Like if you really
Hold on, let me answer the question in the chat. Jamar, no, that is not Yamori, that is Griffy Bones.
yeah, I mean, she's got kind of a big hitbox and stuff like that, and if you're able to zone her out a little bit, like definitely characters with stronger projectile games can give her a little bit of trouble because if you have to come at her, it's really difficult because of her fireball and her serve bot. But if you can give her a run for her money from full screen, then it's a little more even.
Okay, okay. All right. Hi percent. Thanks for the lurk. Much appreciated. Have a good night. Okay, let's move on to the next character, which is, I don't know, the ladies' man, Ukyo, on this
Ukyo.
on this
Man,
list.
this tuberculosis having motherfucker. This
Well,
guy.
he's definitely a defensive character, but I can tell he can punish you great if you mess up.
Yeah, he has really good range, and he can confirm into his combos from his really good range. But he also has really good pressure too, and he also has some decent, really annoying defensive options. So he's he's not the most defensive character. He's not the most offensive, but like he's definitely a good spacing character. He's a good footsies character, and like once he gets a hit or forces you to block something, he can very easily convert into pressure, into more mix-ups and stuff like that. So let's go to his move list.
Yeah, his double slices pretty much that definitely gives the players problems. And
Yeah, Subame.
he also has that jumping fireball, if I remember.
The jumping slash, the
Yeah,
Subame, is
yeah.
definitely ridiculous. Yeah, that's his signature move. So that's an overhead. It's a really, really. It's got good range. It's good for challenging things in the air, but it is really unsafe on block if you do block it. But it's impossible to react to if you do it instantly in the air. But the really, really crazy thing is that the EX version is plus, is like really, really plus too. And so yeah, so if you have a bar, your mix-up capabilities just become that much more insane because you just have so many free opportunities. Because you also have Ukyo. You can off of his normal throw, you can get a combo anywhere on screen, which is like a really unique thing for him. So like, while he is a defensive character, that's like one of the strongest offensive tools for a character in this game is just being able to combo into anything from anywhere off of a normal throw.
So pretty much it's a guessing game between player and player.
Yeah. So and then his apple slash, which is his kind of multi slash move, really strong spacing kind of neutral tool. And you can it's a good move to cancel into his EX moves to kind of create like other mix-ups and stuff. And it's staple in his combo, like big combo fill and stuff like that. And so then we have his Phantom Slash, which he disappears for a little bit and then like reappears and slashes behind you. And I think there's a couple other versions. I forget what the other one, but that's the really good version. And so while you have this sword and you're like you're spacing people out and you have longer range normals than most people, you can just surprise someone, cut them from behind, and then convert into a full combo on the ground. And so then to top it all off, he doesn't have a regular DP. Oh, I think EX Tsubame, I think the EX overhead is also invincible too, if I remember correctly, which is ridiculous.
Okay.
But yeah. Then he has I guess I'd call it the spot dodge. He has the dodge move. And so he just basically has a dodge that makes him be invincible for a period. And then he can either do an attack out of the dodge whenever he wants to, and he can cancel that into an EX move to confirm for combo. Or he can just not do anything and then like try and throw you or just do a normal. And it's got really good delivery. It's kind of hard to punish even. So yeah, Ukyo just has this incredible range that he can confirm into anything, and he has good pressure, and just this really, really annoying, these kind of annoying dodge moves in his step, and also his Phantom Slash kind of dodges stuff too. So he doesn't have any like crazy fireballs or anything, but he's definitely got some of the best normals and some really, really good specials.
Okay. So, well, you're saying he's not the best offense. He's not the best defensive, but he's just right. He's just like a consistent, I guess. But he's just that.
Yeah.
I feel he's probably the one you have to work a little. Well, maybe work a bit more other than grapplers.
Yeah. Definitely one of the best footsie characters, I would say. He's not like a zoner, but more of like a footsie character. But in this game, like you're not really contained into one archetype, because you usually have some really, really crazy things you can cancel into.
Okay, how about matchups? I guess I feel bad for like telling you like asking you like, hey, what's the matchup? What's the bad matchup? But that's
I'm just trying to do this in brevity. But let's see.
Yeah, welcome to the class. Welcome to the class.
Yeah, but God, I don't play Ukyo as much. Rodney's more of an Ukyo expert, but yeah, I think fireballs might give him a little bit of trouble.
Oh yeah, projectiles definitely. I think projectiles definitely, yeah. Because it's like I think so far, just based on me, I think maybe Commando, Guile, and the reuse. Terry, I don't think he'll be more annoying, but just I feel like just Guile, Commando, and the reuse maybe might be a little bit more of a zone, like patience kind of play.
I would say those are some of the biggest zoners and projectile characters when we talk about projectile characters. And I would also throw Akuma. I would throw all the S tiers into that. All the S tiers have really good projectiles.
Yeah,
And
you mentioned S tiers have no practically no weaknesses.
yeah, practically no weaknesses. And his Senko, Lele, has some decent projectile game.
Yeah. Right. Right. I'm surprised we got.
Uh,
Okay,
yeah.
so Rodney says Gaio is a great matchup for Hukio. So I'm not. I'm probably not gonna disagree there because Sonic Booms are
Yeah.
pretty good.
Sonic Booms. Oh my god, we'll get to Guile. Guile's crazy, man.
Yeah, Ronnie will get to Gaio. We'll get to Gaio.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next.
Chun.
Yeah, Miss
Yeah.
Thunder dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And by the way, this is
Moving on.
Alpha Chun-Li, people. This is Alpha version Chun-Li,
Oh.
not the SF2 version.
It is nice.
Yeah, though
It is nice.
I wish Yamar would put a SF, the Street Fighter version of her.
Yeah. I like the alpha version though, or at least the costume. But yeah, Chun-Li I like a lot, but I would say her placement I think is a little bit more I'm unsure of than all the characters. Like all the other characters I've had a decent amount of experience with. Chun-Li I just haven't played enough against and as to really know, but from what I have played, she seems really, really good. But it's a little more theory fighter than the other ones. So, but yeah, so with that said, to get into it, I'll say the first thing that's really good about her is her normals. They're a bit short on range compared to some of the other A and S tiers, but they're really fast and they're usually pretty plus on block. So like her heavy punch is really fast, great range, and it's also +1 on block. In addition to that, her down medium kick, which is Chun-Li's signature thing where she can jump in on you multiple times. She does a little chicken jump in on you, and that's a really, really plus. And that way you can do multiple overheads to everybody, and you can do really, really, really scary mix-ups. So Chun-Li is really, really scary up close, just to start it off. Her specials, her fireball is decent, I would say. It's not too special. It's good, but it's definitely, I think, fast, but I think it's a little not great on the recovery department. But it's a good, safe way to confirm into her combos and give her some good horizontal presence. Her DP, it's nice to have a DP, but it's definitely not the best range or anything like that. Lightning legs, really good safe pressure, puts her at a good range to space you out or kind of put her back in her good range where she can do heavy punch and get more plus frames. And then her overhead kick, which is really crazy, which is you can cancel your block strings into it and then be plus. It's like +10 if you block it. So basically, if you get someone into a block string, you can either end the string at heavy punch, B+, cancel that into the overhead and be super plus, or if you think they're going to challenge you, cancel into lightning legs or fireball to be safe, and then you can still EX cancel after that. And I think her EX fireball is plus as well, and yeah, so I would say what she's lacking, just really just zoning again, yeah. She's another character who I think just doesn't do too well against hard projectiles, but her air game is definitely really good.
Did you say your air game is good? Oh, wait a minute. Am I muted?
Yeah, sorry. Hold on, I'm back, yeah.
No, did you say your air game was pretty good? So.
Yeah, I would say her air game is pretty good.
Okay. But I just think, like, based on how I've seen others play, well, Then again, I haven't seen many Chun Li's that often, so she's probably like one of those lists that she might. She's like a case by case, so she could be either high low, I mean,
Yeah.
mid high, or high low, like just between high mid or just mid. So she's
The
probably
one
in
thing,
that unknown factor.
yeah, one thing that I have a problem with her is that her pressure is really good, but it's hard for her to confirm sometimes off of her longest range, like normals, and to do like a bunch of chains into a special from a really long range. So like Ukyo can confirm from a really long range, Maki can, Tron can, of course all the S's can. But Chun-Li, I still haven't really found that great combo, but on paper her pressure is some of the best in the game. So
Okay,
that's
okay.
pretty much it.
So she's a little bit, maybe minor inconsistent compared to Maki. So you want to say that?
Yeah, I would definitely say she's a lot more inconsistent than that, and a little more. I'm not sure than everybody, but she definitely has more potential than I think some of the people on the rest of the characters on this.
Okay.
More potential to be like a little bit higher or better, and she can also combo off of her normal throw in the corner, which is crazy.
Okay.
One thing I will say that most A and S tier characters have is a way to combo from throws. And usually invincible or fast throws too. That's usually, I would say, the trademark of a really good character in this game.
Okay. Now, how about matchup wise then?
Uh, I'm gonna plead the fifth. I just really don't know about this one. Yeah, I think we've got enough for Chun-Li right now.
Well, I'll probably get you might disagree with me. I think she has plenty of bad matchups. I just in
Yeah,
my
I think
eyes.
she definitely she has a lot. Yeah, I think she can definitely.
Against
If
grapplers, maybe
if
not. Against grapplers, maybe some bad, some a
yeah,
little bit more
if you
good, but probably against projectiles, she'll definitely struggle.
if you have good escape tools and like invincible reversals, those also kind of mess her up a lot too. So she definitely has a decent amount of weaknesses, but also some really kind of crazy strengths.
All right. Well, next up we got the wrestler,
Oh yeah,
Angel.
the people's Angel. God, Angel's crazy. So the big thing about Angel, she's a really strong kind of brawler. She's like Maki, where she's really good up close. She has a really strong command grab. She can combo off of. But she's definitely a little harder to learn and a little more weird to get a hang on than Maki. That's because of her kind of back fist move, her quarter circle back and punch. So this is her main move. So this move, you can cancel it into a bunch of other like chains or options. So you can cancel it into like an uppercut that you use as an anti-air, or in combos you can cancel it into a low or an overhead. And then also you can like after those options you can cancel it into different follow-ups in different attacks. And so this move in itself has a bunch of built-in mix-ups. And on top of that, one of the versions you can do is invincible from frame one, and it has a lot of range. And so not only is this move a DP, it just puts you into a bunch of weird mix-up situations. And so you have to be close, but it's kind of a Swiss Army knife move. It kind of does everything. It's a reversal. It puts you into mix-ups. It's what you're going to use in all your combos. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, and it's definitely like if you play Angel, you're going to be doing quarter circle back punch. Uh, um, God, like, and so pretty much all of her other moves are just kind of an addition to that move. She has, I think, her jumping grab, and so that's kind of like a jump. And I forget if that, I think that hits on the ground, but so you can cancel block strings into that. She has, like I said before, her invincible command grab. Uh, she has her slide, which is, it differs a lot from the normal version to the EX version, because the normal version is a low that you can block, but the EX version is uh, also a grab. So she has like three different ways to grab you, and also the best DP in the game.
Anhel has the best DP. Interesting.
Yeah, I would say, because I didn't think that move was a dragon punch. I didn't think it was invincible, but it's fully invincible. Maybe I'm forgetting which one of them.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's definitely
Interesting.
enough to make her really good.
All right. So, all right. Does she have a
So,
good match? No, sorry.
matchups, yeah. Projectiles. I would say that's a common with a decent amount of the A tiers kind of right now, is that they're very strong up close and do a lot of damage and do a lot of mix-ups. But they kind of fail to the projectile characters. But I would just say, in terms of like going in and being offensive, I would say they're just like a little bit stronger in the grand scheme of things, because I think this game kind of rewards that kind of pressure and mix-up style more.
Rewards high pressure.
Yeah.
high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a bad analogy. All right.
Yeah, so to sum it up, Angel, she's definitely a weird character, but if you just take the time to know her, she's probably the most versatile grappler in the game. And so, now that I'm talking about Shermie, that's hard to say. She's one of the most unique and fun offensive grapplers in the game.
Oh, we're talking about Shermie now.
No, that's Angel, but
Oh, okay.
it's they're also, she's also kind of, they're both grapplers. So yeah, let's move on. See, finished up the A tier. Shermie.
No, I do not like Shermie because
Yeah,
Rodney plays her.
Shermie.
Rodney plays her.
So Shermie, I would say out of the A tier, she has the worst combos. I would say Shermie's biggest weakness is her combos are really not that great. But all of her specials are really, really, really crazy. And her normals are not that great, but yeah, she just has this crazy collection of special moves that make her so annoying to deal with. So, God, let's start.
I think she's really less inconsistent than compared to Chun-Li probably. And
Yeah, and she's also really consistent. So yeah, while her combos aren't good, she's very consistent and easy to pick up. So
right.
Yeah.
But
also,
oh sorry.
Yeah, out of this tier, I would say Tron, Shermie, and Maki are the easiest characters, whereas Ukyo, Chun-Li, and Angel are more complicated.
Right, but I think, she's more. I think she's more reliant on, like, if you want to perform a lot of good damage, you have to rely on her EX attack. EX attack, that's where she shines, I think.
Oh yeah, well that's a good point, but she has a unique way to deal with that too, and I can bring that up as I discuss it. So, one of the things she has is that after like 4 of her special moves, she can cancel into a follow-up, and it's the same follow-up for all of these special moves where she does this butt slam. But you can do an EX version of that, and so you can just basically do one of the normal specials, and then if you see it hits, confirm into the EX and then go into a full combo. So she's very safe with her EX cancels in a way that's different than everybody. But to go into why her moves are good, let's start with the whip, Shermie whip, quarter circle back punch. And so this is her DP, and it doesn't really look like it, but it's kind of ridiculous. And it's like, this is probably the best like straight up DP in the game. This comes out so fast. It's like invincible frame 1, and it'll just snatch you out of the air, and you can confirm into a combo. And it doesn't even really look like a DP at first, but the hitbox and hurt box is just, well, I mean, it doesn't even really have a hurt box. It's so invincible, but it's definitely very unsafe on block. But it's just so good. It's hard to describe how good this is as a DP. Axel spin kick, her quarter circle back kick. This is a decent move. This kind of just rounds out her kit. I think it can be used to dodge like some fireballs, and it jumps over some stuff, and you can use it to confirm combos. But it's her only. It's like one of her only non-grab based specials. So it's kind of important to mix up, because you're going to be canceling block strings into grabs and resetting into grabs, so you're going to use this to kind of reset pressure with another hit. Because with most of, you can like delay cancel this into one of her EX moves.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see, the spiral, Shermie spiral. I think this is just her normal command grab. I don't think this is invincible. I forget. If Rodney's in the chat, maybe he can say. But I don't think this one is. I don't think this is invincible because her DP is so good. But it's just a really. It's just a pretty solid command grab. The EX version is good for doing combos. And then she has her air grab.
Okay, frame 1.
Frame 1. Okay, so it is frame 1. It is invincible too. So she has an invincible command grab. She has an air grab. I forget if the air grab is invincible, but it's really good at anti-airing. And she has a counter. I think her counter is probably the best in the game. It's definitely very unsafe, but it just is so huge that it's ridiculous. That it's so hard to pressure Shermie just because of her DP and her counter. It's ridiculous. And she has a run grab too. So basically, she's an up close monster as well. But the thing that makes Shermie so annoying is that she has a lot of good grabs, and she has some of the best reversals and counters in the game.
Okay. But how about matchups?
Again, projectile characters can take care of them. God, I might. Oh God, someone saying Guile at B. I might honestly move Commando and Guile up to A after talking about this, after thinking about it. But
we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll give a reason
but
why.
Also, yeah, and so like, but that's also like in theory. So this is more of a tier list based off what I've seen and played.
Based off experience.
Because there's always the game in your head that you think you're playing, and then there's just, you got to admit, because there's the matches that you've played. And so this tier list is based on the matches that I've played.
Right.
If you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, Shermie probably just has, good matches just against her own grapplers. So because it's just what it comes down to, who can grab better.
Yeah, so if you have to approach Shermie, it's just such a bad day. If you don't have really good projectiles, ugh, it's a slog.
I think this is more of a dogfight between if it's again. She definitely has bad matchups against projectiles, and but also vice versa because it's this is an aggressive game versus Shermie because you want to keep her away from you because but also at the same time you can actually fight fight against Shermie. But the thing is you cannot go one example is you fire DP you're gonna get punished a lot. So one
Yeah,
one
yeah,
bad DP you're done. That's gonna
that's
take at
true.
least 20% of punishment. But
Yeah,
but if she has
yeah,
meter, that's at least 60%.
yeah, and that's a good point because that's honestly kind of how a lot of this game goes. Is that's kind of how it balances out at the end of the day. Is that if you put time into any character, you're going to be able to do a lot of damage off of like really really simple punishes. So if someone messes up, you can just punish the hell out of them. So yeah, the A tier characters all really strong, but if you can if you if you catch on to what they do, you can punish them and mess them up.
I would
And
say.
and
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead. Finish what
they're
you're saying.
they're just a little bit easier to deal with than the S tiers, and you can make them play more honestly.
Yeah, but I would say Maki, Tron, and Ukyo, they're like the top three of the A tiers. But then, you have Chun-Li, Anhale, and Shermie. They're like the low end of the A tier because you gotta work a little bit more. Well,
Yeah,
they're more
and they're a little
inconsistent,
more.
probably.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, that's true.
All right, now we got the boys. Well, I don't not the boys, the
Yeah,
B tiers.
mostly the B boys. Yeah, and the girls. Yeah, the fully dressed. Let's see. Let's start out with my boy Kevin. This is the first character I ever played. Um,
I know he has good
uh,
EX attacks, so he's good at close range.
yeah, I did a whole guide on this, so I already rambled on so much about Kevin. I don't want to say this. Yeah, another character like Maki that's really good up close, kind of a brawler. Really good mix-up specials. His DP, he has also one of the best DPs in the game. He has the best. So Shermie has like the best normal DP. Kevin has probably the best EX DP because his EX DP is fully invincible. It's plus if you block it. It's an overhead, and it goes like half screen. It has like literally everything you'd ever want in a move. Um, he has a lot of unique cancels because of his rotor cancel system. Um, but he's a little weird to get used to if you don't know how to do all like the consistent cancels and everything, and like you kind of have to like do a little bit of twister with your hand to get like your pressure going more than some of the other characters, but he's not that hard. He definitely he um he definitely struggles without meter. That's Kevin's biggest weakness. Is he's super meter reliant.
Same thing like Shermie, but except he's more strict. Except Kevin's more strict.
Yeah,
He needs meter in order to be effective. So that's why
yeah.
he's in the B tier.
Yeah, it's always good to have meter in this game, but yeah, Kevin kind of really needs it. Uh, but yeah, still really good, solid brawler character, but just needs a little more investment to be as effective as say Maki, and isn't and Angel is definitely stronger without meter than Kevin is, and Shermie too. I'd say honestly.
Okay, I think we covered that character matchup wise. So
Yes.
so I think he'll be good. Like he'll be good against some grapplers, but not all of them. Probably just
Yeah.
probably just against. I would probably say against Commando. That's about it. Commando on Hill and Shermie. Those are decent matchups, but probably against others it'll be bad matchups.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned he's heavily relies on meters, in order to be effective.
Yeah, he does. But I will say to end it that because of his rotor cancel, he does have one of the best ways to build meter in the game, actually. So if you hold one of his special moves, you can press a kick button to cancel it. And because if you whiff special moves, they build meter in this game. You can do it super quick and build bar without really putting yourself at risk.
Right.
But yeah, that's enough about old Kev. So let's move on to another fan favorite, Captain Commando. Not really as much of a projectile, like I guess not really as much of a projectile character, but it just has one of the best fireballs in the game. That's
Captain
just
Fire, yes.
yeah, Captain Fire is ridiculous. A big fan favorite. Everybody loves Captain Commando. But yeah, he's pretty strong from pretty much any range. I would say you could put him up in the A tier as well, but he's a little more inconsistent than them from what I played against. But he's also super strong. He can combo off of his normal throw in the corner for like a ton of damage. He has just 3 special moves, but they're all really strong and really key to his gameplay, and which is Captain Fire, which
Captain Kick,
yeah. And Captain Fire just basically eats up the whole screen, and a lot of matches against Captain Commando are just basically gonna come down to if you guess right against the Captain Fire and jump right against it. And he can just mix that up with Captain Kick and Collider too. But Captain Fire is just such a strong fireball that you're gonna have to play around it a lot. And so when we say characters have difficulties dealing with zoning or projectile, that's gonna be Commando just with this one move, because it's just that good.
I feel like these B tiers are actually more meter reliant, like, in order to be sort of effective compared to maybe A tiers.
Yeah, that's a good point. I would say that's a key kind of difference between them. Yeah, Commando kind of needs meter to make things safe too, and to get really big combos. But
he needs at least 1.5 at least, or max probably 2 meters to be effective in the game.
Yeah. So strong zoner, but if you call him out, you can punish him pretty heavily, because Captain Kick's also really unsafe. But Captain Kick also it's a really strong ranged move too, and like it can eat up air moves pretty well. So you can basically, like, Rodney will just throw this out from full screen, and I'll just randomly have hit a button, and it'll just be able to convert into a full combo. So it's got a really good hitbox as well, and it helps complement his game with his fireball, but it is pretty unsafe. You can EX cancel it, but pretty much only into the air version of Captain Kick. But yeah, and Collider's actually not that good of a DP. It's really fast and got a great hitbox, but only the EX version is really invincible. So he's got a strong fireball, but an okay horizontal kick and an okay DP. But normal's pretty good, but honestly, it's just his fireball is that strong that it makes him such a problem, and it makes him a really unique matchup.
Yeah, but like Kevin, relies heavily on EX meters to be effective.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably switch Commando with and Kevin, like, the 1-2 maybe.
Well, Commando's really he has more of a spacing game than Kevin. Kevin, you can really just run in a mix-up, but Commando also, if you get him in the corner, it makes him so much scarier because of his throw. Because even Kevin can't even combo off of his normal throw, whereas Commando can. So basically, you'll have two like sections of playing against Commando. He'll be full screen, throwing fireballs and being annoying, and then when he gets you in the corner, and he's basically just going to try and throw you into a stupid combo.
Right. And matchup wise? Well, I think we meant. Do we need to mention matchups? It's pretty self-explanatory, sort of.
Yeah, we should for time's sake, we should not discuss any more matchups.
Well, let's just say matchups. You just need to build meter. You need to build meters with these characters to be effective. So, everybody from B to below, they have more bad matchups than good.
Yeah.
And now we go to SGG4, well, YouTube. Now Griffy Bones will explain why Guile's B tier. But,
Guile.
Well, we already explained. We sort of already explained it. Meter wise, we need meter.
Yeah.
Well, but you can explain.
If you're late, still B characters are also really good and pretty much as good as A. But Guile is really good. Guile is one character I think I might for sure put in A just because of how strong he is and what I've seen him do. His fireball, he is probably his sonic boom is just so good. It's incredibly fast. It recovers super quickly. It's not super plus unless you space it, but just how fast it recovers makes it so annoying. And you can charge moves really quick in this game. And so just having that super strong... He just has that kind of classic Guile, Street Fighter 2, very strong sonic boom, very strong flash kick. But it makes it weird to play against him because no other character really plays like that. They just play like this weird SVCX kind of, but he kind of just makes you have to like... And it's hard to open him up, but and he has decent normals and everything, but he really just has one of the best fireballs in the game, and it makes him an incredibly annoying zoner to deal with. But okay, so why he's B tier? His combos are hard and inconsistent, so you're gonna have to practice a lot in order to get damage with him, and so he has it. He has the potential to do it, but his combos are hard. You're just gonna have to get a lot more hits and like make a lot more right guesses than a character who can do big combos and stuff like that. So while Guile is super annoying to deal with, and he has the super strong projectile game that's unique, like still, if the A characters jump in and hit them, do a combo, and then go into their fucked up pressure, they usually just need one or two more guesses until they win the game. Where Guile, you kind of have to zone them out correctly for the whole match. You have to make like 20 right guesses, where some of the other characters you just don't have to guess as much in those situations.
Right. So he could play like Street Fighter 5 Guile, but most of the time he's like the 2D version of Guile.
Yeah, but he is just super strong, but he does have those combos, and there could just be someone who's really sick with Guile. I think for sure he could definitely be A tier for sure, but he's definitely just a little more inconsistent than the A tier characters. But
right, just gotta work for it. So yeah.
Yeah, but if you want to not do any combos and play this game, play Guile. If you hate combos, play Guile.
All right, now we got this is more a defensive character, really. I think Kasumi. Yeah, Kasumi.
I like Kasumi. Kasumi is interesting. I really like Kasumi. I play her a lot. She's like kind of a spacing grappler to where she has really, really good normals. Like some of her standing heavy punch is like probably some of the longest range normals in the game. But She also has an invincible command grab, which is really good, and you can get a full combo off of it. She has a weird fireball that doesn't go full screen, but if you tiger knee it, if you do it instantly in the air, it's plus on block, so you can use it to advance and stay plus at the same time. And with her kind of judo throw specials, it sets her up for cross up. She has one of the best cross ups with her jumping medium kick. She has a lot of tools to toss people behind her. It's like kind of weird, but so she's not the strongest up close mix up character as say like Kevin or Maki or Angel, but she has better range than them and better range tools, and she's also really safe and effective just with a few tools, which is her jumping. Her pressure is effective with just a few tools, which is her cross up, her crouching light kick, and her invincible command grab. Oh shit.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I got you.
Alright, anything else we should explain about Kasumi? Before
God, parries. They're cool. They're okay. You can't combo off of them, but they're good to beat some of the really dumb moves in this game, like Hauser charge or Saki charge or trombone charge. You have to do them directional unless you have to like do it depending on certain conditions, depending on which direction and whatnot. But you can just do the super one, and that covers all the directions. But yeah, also a little more inconsistent. Her combos take a lot of you gotta kind of work on them and stuff, but definitely worth the effort.
I mean, I don't know. Again, I mentioned that B tier characters on the blow really are usually heavy relying on 1+ meter.
Yeah, so yeah, you're gonna have to cancel her block strings into EX Fireball a lot. So if you don't have that, you're gonna give up your turn. But if you have meter and you have the opening, she's a monster.
Right.
Okay.
We don't explain about matchup. I just mentioned that. So matchups are just meter wise. They're all just guessing games right now.
Yeah.
Shenko
yeah, so let's
Shenko Lele.
Yeah. Shenko Lele. This is another character that I need to play more of, but she's kind of inconsistent and weird, but she's got a really strong fireball and unique fireball with her the directions and her really slow fireball that comes down from the air. And then one of her most unique tools is her Dragon Punch, her DP, which is her swinging from the chain. And so you can cancel this move at different intervals, but also it's really, really plus on block most of the time if you cancel it at the right time. So, and it also crosses you up. So this move is just kind of you can just do this move and it kind of does the pressure for you sometimes because it crosses you up and it's plus. And if you do the EX version, of course, it's invincible too. But it's kind of hard to control, and sometimes it's hard to get a combo off of consistently. But it is a really good move. She also has a command grab, like other good command grab characters. She has an invincible one. What's her other move? Oh, the like throwing the balls on the ground. Fuck.
You mean those heavy, spiky balls or those swords?
Oh, I forgot about the swords. Yeah, that's good. I forgot.
I think
I
the
think she.
swords are more inconsistent though.
Yeah.
I've been live for 2 hours, Kakushibo. Yeah,
Ooh, God.
yeah,
God, yeah.
we've
I
been
got.
spending close to 2 hours talking about tier lists, but you know,
This was so impromptu. Well, yeah, because this is off the top of the dome, but
hey, it's fine. Hey, it's fine. Hey, this gives our viewers some knowledge about the game.
for sure. I'm just trying to keep the steam going through these last tiers. But all right, I forget the last move, but it's not the. Is that like the teleport?
She has that air dash. She has that running dash in the
Oh
air.
yeah, that's a good point. She has the only air dash in the game, so that's really unique, and so that makes her pressure scarier than a lot of characters. But so you kind of just have to get used to doing that. But between the air dash and the chain move, some of the scariest pressure in the game, and the command grab, combined with this really good fireball that can also be used to create pressure, but um, just kind of hard to get consistently, and the combos are hard to do consistently.
I feel you're more vulnerable though. If you do air dash, you're more likely to have to force yourself to
Yeah,
block. You're forcing yourself to
yeah,
block, and it's more like it's more difficult than to jump than to do a jump in. So
yeah, and kind of with the way the controls work in this game, it's a little weird at this point, but if you get it down, it's really strong.
right. Anything else we should discuss about Lele or Shenko? Shenko, Lele, I don't know. Like I kind of talk about the two versions.
No, I think that's about it.
All right, now we got everybody's favorite fanboy, well, everybody's favorite
Yeah,
fanboy or SNK mascot Keel.
yeah.
So he's actually
Kyo,
worse. He's actually low tier,
Kyo,
huh?
he's good. Yeah, just he doesn't have as much as he's not as crazy as some of the crazy characters in this game. Um, his Rekka is okay. It's pretty unsafe on almost all the hits. And he has like a but so if you have EX meter to cancel it, it's good. But even the EX version of the Rekka, like you can change up how many hits you do, but it's like unsafe on all or like negative on block at least for almost all the hits. Whereas say Eerie like has 0 on block ones. He has a good DP. Kyo has really good combos. I would say that's one of Kyo's biggest strengths. Is he has some of the best combos and ways to build meter. With
Have a
his
good night, Ronnie.
double kick, quarter circle forward move, and his run grab is really good. But you can't get a combo off of it unless you use EX. Um, his axe kick is also really good. It leaves you plus on block, so it's a great way to reset pressure if they block some of your normals. He has this quarter circle back punch move. It's like kind of useless. I'm not really sure what to use with it, and I get really mad whenever Rodney hits me with it because he does pretty often. But I don't really know what to do with that move.
I think, but just he's too. I wouldn't say he's too boring. It's just he doesn't have many tools to work with, other than a couple of axe kicks.
Yeah,
That's about it. He's really inconsistent. So it's like for him to be effective, you have to make sure the enemy messes up, and then you have to combo at the right time. But
yeah.
he's more like 2 meter reliant. Heck, I would have to go worse, like 3 even. And yeah, Ronnie, have a
Yeah,
good night.
Yeah, I would say that's a good point. Yeah, definitely very meter reliant, and his because without it, his mix ups aren't that great. Like it's good to cancel the Rekkas into the EX grab, but compared to other characters, it's just hard to I don't know. It's just a little bit hard to open someone up because it's easy to block the axe kick and the Rekkas and like yeah. So just compared to others, he's just a little easier to block, but he has good combos and he has good reach and everything, but not the strongest mix-ups or specials or anything, but still a good character. Still definitely a good character.
Right, right. And Mika Boshi, let me see, is on here one of the strongest female. Yes, but then not in this fan made game. She's more. This is like gameplay wise, is based on Street Fighter EX series. If you play that game in the past, and I think I pronounced your name right. It's Kokushibo or Kokushibo, whatever. But yeah, Keel's definitely more meter reliant, like 2 to 3 meters reliant because I played it. I played as him, and I get some of his combos are good, but then it's just he has he's just too reliant on. He doesn't have that many meter. I mean, not that many combos to rely on. So that's what makes him like really on the B tiers. So yeah, that's my
Yeah.
take. That's my take on it. He doesn't have much combos to rely on. Probably maybe just 5 hits, and then you turn it into Orochinagi, and then into Serpent Wave, or even just two, repeating axe kicks over and over, and that's about it.
I'm gonna have to actually disagree with you on that one. I think Kyo is really good once you get a combo and you get a juggle with him. He's actually able to build a lot of meter off of just like one juggle starter, but it's just harder to get those combos started than it is with other characters. So
Right.
he has good.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, he has good range on his normals, and he has good combos, but it's hard to open people up, and he doesn't have the best range or the best combos.
Right, unless Mori decides to add like the ground version of Kyo. Maybe I
Yeah,
don't know. Maybe that might be reliable,
yeah,
but then even that Kyo might not help him.
yeah. That'd be wild.
All right,
All right.
now Rick, you want to go to Rick?
Rick. Yeah, let's go to Rick.
I haven't played with
Rick
him
is,
enough, so I don't have a take on this.
he's a solid offensive character, but he's just he's definitely meter reliant and uh, just a little inconsistent sometimes. And his best combos are hard to do consistently. Um, so he has like a good horizontal way to control space. He has a good DP, and he has good evasive techniques with his backswing blow that's invincible, and his like weird dodge move that is puts him super low to the ground, but he can cancel at any time. So he's really strong up close, and he's very evasive. So it's hard to put him in a bad situation for too long, but he's a little inconsistent with his pressure and combo, so it's kind of hard to capitalize on your hits.
Okay, right. So, would you say he's a little bit higher than Kyo, or he's fine the way he is?
Uh, I would say he's around Kyo. Yeah.
All right.
I would say, yeah, I would say Kevin, Commando, Guile, and Kasumi are better than Hisenko, Kyo, and Rick. But
Oh, that's why
that's,
you list them there.
yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Sometimes the order matters, or sometimes the order doesn't matter, but in that case, the order does matter for me.
Yeah, we're just looking for first timers, like kind of give them
Yeah.
some knowledge. Like I mentioned earlier, like all characters are good in their own ways. Just some characters just have better mechanics than compared to
Yeah.
A versus D or things like that.
Yeah. Oh man, hey, I'm telling you, that's good, but I've been trying. All right,
Yeah,
let's
okay.
keep it rolling. Yeah.
All right, the
Um, let's
C tiers.
yeah, C tier. So I would say one of the things about C and D tiers is that it's hard for them to confirm into big combos from far ranges without putting themselves at risk or just having to settle for low damage.
I think these characters just settle on how would I put this? Like I mentioned, B tiers are more are more meter reliant. Yeah, C and D are heavily combo meter reliant because
Yeah,
you either pull off EX combos or you pull off the level threes
yeah, and so
or level one supers. So
yeah,
they're more super reliant, I would say.
yeah, these characters all have decent combos. I would say these characters all have good combos, but it's like their EX moves are not as good in neutral or when you're just playing the game. So like, it's just harder for them to open people up. It's harder for them to control space. And when they do get that hit, um, like their combos aren't as easy either. So they have good combos, but they're usually either not as strong or kind of harder to do. Yeah.
Okay, we
So
can start with Evil Ryu. So, according
I don't really know that much of the difference between these two, so I'll just say both of the Ryus. They got a good fireball, but that's kind of it really. Like compared to Akuma, it's definitely not anything special. Like they don't really have any good mix-up specials, and just the Hurricane Kick is okay. You can cancel it into like, but even if you cancel it into EX Hurricane Kick,
I say they're
it's
more
not safe.
okay. I say they're more easier to play though.
They're definitely easier to play than Akuma. Yeah, I'll give you that. So if you're just trying to play regular Street Fighter style,
Yeah, go with these two.
yeah, go with either just Ryu and Guile. But I mean, at that point, just go play Super Turbo.
Hey,
But,
I play. That's how I play them.
yeah,
I've
that's
seen
true.
Ronnie. I seen Ronnie play these two Ryu.
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
no, I was making a weird noise. No, it's all good.
Yeah, I was like, I've seen Ronnie play them. It's just, I think they're heavily reliant on the meters. Just probably just one move is like their EX Tatsus is probably the
Yeah,
only thing it's good. That's about it. If you can punish off that, that's about it. Other than that, you're gonna have to heavily rely on,
yeah,
your EX Tatsus into DP and then repeat that and then into Fireball or something like that. Or you probably might have to focus on the super meters. Like you have to use EX then into supers. So
yeah,
like these characters are heavily reliant on meters. Definitely 3 meters or more.
yeah. I would say the difference between C and D mainly is that C is solid characters that aren't that scary, and D characters just aren't really that solid and aren't really that scary. Um,
Right.
so like Ryu has good range and his fireball is decent and he's got good combos, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hayato's cool. I really like Hayato. His Rekka is nice, and he has good range, but just like they're usually pretty bad in terms of advantage on block, and it's
Yeah, I don't think they have any advantages.
yeah, and it's super hard to confirm into stuff, and his confirms are all super unsafe. So say Ukyo, who can like do 6 hits from mid screen and then confirm into a combo. Like Hayato can do like 2 hits and then he has to like commit to an EX move that's super unsafe on block. Or Eerie could just do like his super safe Rekkas. So just in the grand scheme of things, people have better versions of the tools he has, and so like he has decent ranged normals and like a nice DP, and he has a command grab too and everything, but just yeah, it's just harder to put together than some of the other characters.
All right, how about Lilith? I'm surprised Lilith is in here instead of Morgan.
Yeah, this is because they're trying to get the rare, super rare characters that you never see anymore, like Akuma.
Akuma's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Lilith, it's good Rodney's not here. Lilith is one that like I put down here because it's kind of hard for me to understand, but she's pretty good. I actually might even move Lilith up to B, but she's definitely weird. Her fireball is very stubby, but it's super plus on block, and it's super hard to stuff. So usually, even if you hit her out of it, the fireball will come out and still knock you down. She can even combo sometimes. She's got this run grab that's kind of slow, but I always get hit by it. But you can't combo off of it unless you do the EX version. Her hurricane kick is decent. It's definitely got a great hitbox, but it's pretty unsafe, and you kind of have to gamble on it. And so, she's definitely very inconsistent. Rodney makes her look very good. I have a hard time beating Rodney's Lilith, but he's definitely the best Lilith, and he has put a lot of time into her. But she's definitely super, super inconsistent, and you're gonna need to put a lot of time in to get the most out of her. But
well, she needs
can
meter,
definitely
though. She needs
she needs a lot of meter to be good. Yeah, especially with like her EX fireball and whatnot, and just to get combos with her EX grab. But her combos are also super good, but definitely hard to do consistently. And yeah, so definitely a complex character, but strong with just the fireball and worth it if you put the time in.
Yeah, Mika Boshi, honestly, I don't know if I could comment on that because of Lilith is +2. I'm not even sure in this game because I haven't played her enough. So probably Ronnie is the best person to actually talk about this. If you want, you could talk to him on Discord, and I'll probably post a link later on. But yeah, I still see her as meter reliant because her fireball is small. Her fireball is just too short.
Yeah.
It doesn't have enough. It's not a full screen. It's a half screen, or even less than that.
But she has a good DP too, and also her fireball in the air is good. And so, but that's also why she's relying on meter, is because she needs to cancel her DP into her EX air fireball. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You want to move on Orochi?
Yeah.
Okay. About Orochi, I think who is it? Jethawk. He's curious why Shermie is A tier and why Orochi Shermie is C tier. It's simple. She's a projectile.
Because that's how it be sometimes, man. Welcome to fighting games.
But she's a projectile character. She's no longer a grappler.
Yeah, and that's basically the gist of it. Is she's a projectile character instead of a grappler, and her projectiles are just not that strong.
Really
grappler,
bad. Yeah, really bad.
Grappler,
really bad.
Yeah. Grappler Shermie has some of the strongest grappler tools in the game, and Orochi Shermie just does not have strong projectile tools. She's got her like sphere fireball, which I think is plus. No, it's not. I don't think it's like might not even be plus. Maybe if you space it right, but it's like her weird orb thing. And she's got her like double fireball, but that's super unsafe on block.
Meter reliant, yeah, meter reliant, definitely.
Dive kick, super unsafe on block, so it doesn't even get her any pressure.
Yeah, and she's slower too, so yeah.
Yeah. The best thing about her is that move she has in the air where she does the knee thing, because you can use it for cross-ups. But you can't even get a combo afterwards. She's got a cool DP, but yeah, basically, she's definitely probably the biggest style over substance character. She really looks cool, but she's kind of just meh when you play her.
Yeah, her mechanics are just not really consistent.
Yeah.
Her tools are not that reliant too, because you have to play like a defensive kind of game. But I mean, even if you go offensive, then that's gonna be hard to pull off sometime.
Yeah. Whew. All right, we're in the home stretch, guys. Jesus.
Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, sorry for keeping you up, buddy.
No, it's all good. It was just like, whew, it probably ran long because this was so impromptu. But all right, let's find it.
Just imagine
Terry.
you're teaching a college course about SNK versus Capcom.
I feel like I have. I feel like I just have.
This is the final exam for everybody.
Let me get friggin' Terry's moves up. Oh, come on. So Terry, I will say first off, the best thing about Terry is his fireball is like pretty plus if you space it right, and usually for most ranges. But other than that, pretty underwhelming. All of his special moves are really, really unsafe. All the normal versions are really unsafe, and don't have that much utility. I mean, he has like his DPs. He has Rising Tackle, and he has Power Dunk. And he has some cool combos, but they're kind of inconsistent.
They're
and
flashy,
they don't
that's about it.
They're flashy, yeah, but they don't even do that much damage compared to the high damage characters.
Right.
Yeah, and so... Go ahead.
Probably the only good thing he has is you can try to fireball into, like, you know, try to mess the opponent's head, like mess up with the opponent, like, you know, get him to mess up on something, and then you could definitely try to get a good punish of. Let's see. Stack up, thanks for the raid, much appreciated. Thank you. Like I was saying, he relies heavily on the fireball. That's his go-to move, and if you really want to, like, you know, be consistent with the combos, probably into what is it? You go into, like, you know, probably just low kicks, and then you go into power dunk, into EX rising tackle, and then flash. Was it? It's not flash kick. What's the move called?
Power dunk.
No, it's not power dunk. He kicks
you.
Oh,
rising tackle.
No, not rising tackle. It's the flash kick. Like, you know.
Crack shoot.
Yeah, crack shoot. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, crack shoot into rising tackle. So that's the only thing he's got going on.
Yeah, so he's got some cool combos, but it's just unfortunate because, like, crack shoot isn't plus on block like Kyo's axe kick is, and like power charge isn't safe, and the only thing is really the fireball. So yeah, he's just a little underwhelming compared to like when you look at all the other kind of characters in this game.
Right. I mean, you want to play? You could play him. He's definitely fun to play. But if he's like the, I want to say he's a poor man's version of Guile, sort of.
Yeah, not even because Terry has like an offensive fireball, so it's like a poor man's Eerie fireball. It is kind of a poor man's on it, but it's just not even as fast because Guile Sonic Boom is so fast, it's hard to deal with that.
I mean, he has that EX Fireball, so you could definitely rely on that. But
Yeah,
that's still not gonna be good enough.
yeah. So yeah, that's all I really got to say about Terry. My honestly the same thing. Just she doesn't even really have anything that's spectacular. All of her special moves are really unsafe, and all of her EX moves are pretty unsafe and not that great. That's also a thing about D tier and C tier is bad EX moves. All the A and the S through B has really good EX moves, and C and D do not have good EX moves.
No, I think I probably disagree with you. Probably just the Ryu's are have good EX, well, decent EX moves. If you go other than that, then they probably don't have good EX moves. Like
Ryu, yeah,
anything after Ryu, they're just not as consistent and not as
yeah.
good.
Ryu has okay X move, Lilith has okay X moves, and Rosa actually does. But okay. My just is underwhelming. Yuri, yeah, bad special moves, mad normals. All the D tiers also mad normals. In
Right.
terms of range and frame advantage, basically.
Yeah, her
Just
fireballs are just not as good.
yeah.
I want to say she's the Dan of this game or
Yeah.
no? Was she the Dan of this game or no?
Uh oh man, I don't want to turn anybody off from playing anybody, but because you can still do a bunch of damage, but it's just like
Yeah, anything CM
yeah,
below, you gotta work more. Well, except probably the reuse.
yeah.
Except probably the reuse.
It's
Yeah.
not like she's the Dan of the game. It's just like bringing like a knife to a Death Star fight. You know, it's just she's very outclassed.
Is she like she outdated or something?
No, she just yeah. It's the same with all the D tier characters as well. Terry, Mai, and Yuri just like their normals don't have much frame advantage. Their specials are all unsafe and don't have any special properties or have any mix-ups or have that great range. And their combos are just okay. Like they don't have the things the other characters really have. Rosa actually kind of has some cool stuff, but it's just kind of slow and inconsistent, and her combos are kind of weird, and it's hard to like confirm into stuff from max range.
Right. Um. Yeah, she's definitely like I don't know where she really belongs right now because I never played her that much, but just judging based on how she's played, yeah, I'd say she's in the right spot. But then, just probably only has one good combo, and that's about it. Based on what I've seen.
Yeah. So Rosa, I would say out of those four bottom characters, has the most potential to rise in the tier. But so I guess to end it, I'd say for the bottom three characters, Terry, Mai, and Yuri, they're not even really bad characters. It's just that you're gonna have to use just the basics of the mechanics, which is just
Yeah, their tools
chaining
are
nor
pretty bad.
yeah,
Their tools are bad.
yeah, just chaining normals into EX moves and maybe getting a combo, but you're not gonna have a lot of crazy mix up opportunities or crazy reversals or just insane zoning like some of the other characters. So you're gonna be fair, but if you want to really do some crazy combos or use some really just fun ass nuts special moves, use a better character.
They're more tough. Well, the bottom four, they're more tougher to pull out, like a
Uh,
win, sort of. If you want to,
the,
like,
the most inconsistent characters by far, I would say.
right? Because if you look at the C tier, someone could actually pull it off. Ryu is probably the best C tier out of those because
Yeah,
you could play the zone. You could play the zoning game. You could get the enemy to mess up. So yeah.
yeah.
Plus,
It's just yeah,
oh, go ahead.
D tier. Yeah, it's just gonna be very tough with D tier. You're just gonna feel very outclassed. Whereas C tier, you can still, yeah, definitely work it sometimes, but it's just gonna feel annoying unless you get really, really, really good with them, I guess. But even then, their skill ceiling is just there's not really much to them.
Right. When I look at C tier, why do I feel like Ryu? This is the Ryu of Street Fighter Five. So it's
Uh,
like Yamori took the inspiration of Ryu's like the D tier in Street Fighter Five. Okay, let me do that same thing here, but except
well,
I'll
it's fun.
buff him up a little.
I do actually have an opinion on this. I think Yaomori purposely does keep Yuri low tier because they don't want to show bias. Um, because they always have the Yuri avatar, and that's like the main person on the Twitter. So they definitely, I know Yaomori definitely really likes Yuri, but I think they don't want to like come off as being biased towards Yuri.
All right. Now I'm wondering what other characters is Yamori going to add. So.
Ooh, time will only tell. Well, all right. I think I'm gonna hop off, man.
All right,
Word.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey.
Thank you for calling, but
Yeah. Sorry about that, Groovy Bones. Yeah. I appreciate you stopping by and kindly talking about the tier list and giving the whole the entire stream chat kind of some basic knowledge about these characters. Hopefully we can get these these players to play the game and maybe these we pass these knowledge to them. Hopefully they know something that we might not know.
yeah. Oh yeah, good to know. I should have said this before, but I'm hosting a tournament for this game on Saturday, 9:30 p.m. So if you want to come join, check out the SNK vs. Capcom EX Discord or my Twitter at GriffyBones. Yeah, that should be enough ways. So yeah, I want to say thanks.
You probably might want to spell your name. Well, your Twitter. Sorry.
GriffyBones. I should have asked you to put it in the description.
Give me a second. Yeah, give me a second here. Hopefully I could.
Well, yeah, you can add that like retroactively maybe, but yeah.
0.7 about to be the bias update.
Yeah,
So
but what was it? But yeah, thanks for inviting me, and thanks for giving me a chance to vent all this information and opinions about this.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool,
No problem.
game. Yeah, word. Word. I'm gonna hop off then. Have a good night, man.
All right,
Good
man.
one.
Have a good night. Thank you for doing this, and we'll see you hopefully in the tournament.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Have a good one. Later.
Bye. All right. Hopefully everyone. Oh. Hopefully everyone gain. That is loud. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, hopefully everybody gained a lot of knowledge from that game. What can I say? Look, we got some pretty basic. We got some, pretty experienced players playing that game. So, hopefully you guys in the chat had gained some knowledge about this game. Like I said, these are just, like I said, disclaimer. These are just our opinions. All characters are great, except we just mentioned. Some characters just have better mechanics than the others. Hopefully, you guys in the chat enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys. I wonder, do you guys have any questions in the chat? Just wondering. But yeah, I don't know if Yamori, if you're still in the chat, maybe, I don't know, do you want to add a fireball version of Kyo? The ground fireball? Maybe we could get a Kyo and a Kusanagi in here. But yeah, it's awesome having the creator come on the stream as well. Could I talk about Maki again? The thing is, I don't play much Maki. You might have to watch the VOD again. Uh, Mika Boshi. The thing is, Maki has one of the best. I think, according to Griffy Bones, she has one of the best anti-airs in the game. So she's pretty consistent with her combos, except you just gotta work a tiny bit more compared to the S tiers. Like she's not meter reliant, but then she's not she doesn't have the best combos, but she's just consistent with her combos. So maybe a tiny bit meter reliant, I would say, but that's just my take on it. So I'm not 100% sure. Again, this is just based off like what I've seen, what Griffy Bones has seen. So all of these are just opinions. So if you guys want, you guys could definitely play the game, get some experience. Like, you guys might find moves that we never found. Things like that. Oh, wait. Alright, so hopefully nobody has. Well, I think if you guys still want to see it again, I'll. Damn, I don't know if I can actually leave a space bar or anything like that. But if you guys want, you could definitely. I'll post a screenshot of. I'll post this screenshot on Twitter. So you guys could definitely follow me there. My Twitter handle is AZNPIKCHU215. So that's Asian Pikachu 215. So I'll post this screenshot on Twitter, so you guys could definitely check this out. Yeah, you guys can compare it to the games, like the past games that you guys played, but it's just they're completely different. This game is based off the Street Fighter EX series, so the games you guys are talking about probably isn't like based off those, but then the sprites are though. So yeah, Maki is definitely like really good in this. She's and like all around kind of A tier kind of character. So uh, that's pretty much all I could say. So again, some of these characters like Maki, I would say these three are more consistent than these bottom three because Chun-Li is like in the unknown zone because she has good fireball and all the combos and kicks. She's like consistent with it, but then thing is where does she where is she good at? So she's like in the in the probably could be in this range or in this range. So she's like high mid, high mid, low mid probably. And as far as the grapplers, then yeah, that's why they're here, and you could tell obviously why she's here, why Orochi Shermie's on the bottom. Like the C tier, she's just more she's more slower. Like Orochi Shermie is more slower. She's got projectiles. Well, she became a projectile, so grappler no longer is in effect, and she's definitely not combo reliant. So, but she's definitely relies heavily on the meter. So, like I mentioned earlier, with Griffy Bones, anything below, honestly, I would say anything below Kyo, like, starting from Kyo, then you go all the way to the bottom. They're probably the most characters that have to heavily rely on meters. Like probably like with Kevin, with Captain Commando, with Guile, you probably can rely like probably 1 or 2, like 1.5, 2 meters. But if you go like below Guile and then all the way to the bottom, probably they're heavy reliant on 2 meters to 3 meters, especially the C tiers. They rely heavily on 3 meters. You can even count the D tiers. Like they heavily rely on 3 meters and such. Terry is probably the one of the most flashiest in terms of combo wise because you could definitely do rising tackle into crack shoot and then another one like things like that. So that's why they're on the bottom there. I don't know if you're more still in the chat though. So hopefully you guys aren't like if we bashed on your characters anyone in the chat, please don't take it personally. This is just based off player experience, and this is based off how we see them as it is. So if you guys take offense to it, then I don't know. I don't know. I mean, certainly not gonna hurt not gonna hurt our feelings, but Hayato on the other hand, yeah, he's definitely not good. Like that's why he's in the bottom. That's why he's in the bottom here. That's why he's on the bottom tier here, Jet Hawk. So I don't know. You're more. I don't know if you still agree with me or like agree with our opinions and whatnot. If you're still in the chat. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me see if I could actually get the creator to come on. But yeah, do you guys have now that we talked about it, do you guys have any questions about like the tier list and whatnot? But yeah, usually like let me see, Akuma, we got Iori, Hauser, and Saki. So yeah, Akuma's up, definitely up there. So like because he has that air fireball and can cancel into the dive kick, so that's what makes him good. Like despite that he has the lowest health in the game, but his offense and everything else makes up for it. So the hit points are just minor. Damn. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Alright, see, there are people. No, Mika Boshi, this is a my list, okay? We're just talking about it. This is more of Griffy Bones' tier list because I haven't played it enough to actually give a good look at it, but most of them I would probably agree with. Probably only some I would disagree with, but I can't be 100% sure. Probably the D list I probably would agree with. The C's, yeah, definitely. I would pretty much agree with mostly everything. Probably just switch these up a little. Yeah. Mika Boshi. If you want to understand Saki, she's more defensive oriented. So you probably have to. You could definitely be up. Like she's up there because she has a lot of range. Like a lot of full meter moves and specials. I see everyone's sleep. A lot of people are sleeping, so yeah. Um, Hmm. Yeah, I'm surprised this actually went on longer than it should. So I'm actually surprised actually. Um, damn. Ow. Yeah, like any like some like I mentioned. Damn. I feel like a broken record. Like trying to repeat everything again. These characters can build they can build meters with like pretty much at ease with these four characters. But their offense, like they're not super reliant on the meters, but they're more effective with their meters. Like in this game, you probably have to rely on meters to do EX moves, but like if you compare it to like the bottom list, like let's say okay, if you compare Ryu and Akuma, okay, first off, Evil Ryu doesn't have the air fireball, so that's what makes him like different compared to Akuma. And two, he doesn't have the dive kick. Like he heavily relies on the fireball game. The Tatsu can get you away with something, but you could get punished for that, or it's usually a hit or miss. So you could definitely get a high risk but low reward for that. I mean, I can see UA White, Mysterious, County. Yeah, but hers. Yours mechanics are you could get like you probably have to practice with them to actually like learn from it because he's not the easiest to play the game because you can't play him like it's KOF, so you definitely have to play aggressive um with him. Okay, okay. Yeah, no problem, Mikashi. But hopefully, since you joined the SNK vs Capcom Discord, hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully you will enjoy the game. All right. Lem- hold on. Let's see. Wow. I'm almost streaming close to 3 hours. I'm actually gonna take a probably a 2 to 3 minute break. Um, right at the meet. Hold on. All right. Let me close that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break, so just to use the restroom real quick. And in the meantime, I'm probably gonna run probably a 2 to 3 minute ad. So hopefully you guys don't mind. And I'm just gonna use the restroom and get some water. So hopefully you guys don't mind that I do that. So in the meantime, I'll be right back, and you guys can take a little time to do some stretching, like if that's what you guys want to call it. All right, guys, I will be right back. Alright guys, sorry about that. I'm back. Alright, so right now we're actually gonna run some Alright, hopefully you guys did enjoy that little mini I wouldn't say mini. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that class of, tier list discussions. So hopefully you guys have gained some knowledge of the game, and I'm actually gonna run a replay rather. Hopefully it works. Let's see. Yeah, so this definitely is a weird. It's a weird game, but you gain the knowledge, and some characters might be better, like better mechanics, but it doesn't mean that they're usually invincible. So even the S tiers can lose to like a A tier, or S tier can lose to a B tier, heck even C tier, if you know what you're doing. Like 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 a Ryu can actually beat an Akuma. So there's definitely say that you can't. So if you know what you're doing, then you could definitely beat said characters. But yeah, that's hopefully we can actually. Hopefully I can get this. Alright, we're actually gonna run this kind of replay, so it's gonna be Rodney versus Orochi Darkness. Hopefully you guys do enjoy, and if you guys are experiencing my breathing, I do apologize for that. So alright, so we're gonna run Rodney versus Orochi Darkness. So if you guys feel I'm too loud, please let me know in the chat, please, because you guys could definitely hear the game audio louder than me, I guess. So right now we have, I think this might be the umpteenth time that I ran it. So we have Captain Commando going up against Rick. So honestly, I hope this works. If not, then we might have to run another match.
Hey brother! Round one.
So like we mentioned, Rick is definitely more reliant on meter. So. But so is Captain Commando, but Commando's more efficient at it. Oh damn, I think I lightened it out. See, like that's a good example. So if you could, if Captain Commando goes in, then he's definitely useful. But some of his kicks are consistent. Yeah, see, that's a good combo by Rick right there. That's nice. Nice reversal by Ronnie. That was beautiful. Alright, so that's round one for Ronnie there. Alright, Deadhawk, have a good night. Much appreciated. Thank you for staying here. Yeah, hopefully this replay works. If not, then we might have to do other things. We might have to play other games. And see, there's that little meter that definitely helps. Commando's definitely really consistent right there.
Round three.
But we mentioned that Griffy Bones and I mentioned that it's definitely heavy combo heavy reliance. Oh, tried to do that combo. That was nice. Nice, beautiful. Yeah, he's definitely. That was nice. Another good combo by Orochi Darkness. That was beautiful. Very nice. Nice. Yeah, see with Rick, you definitely got a close range because he's not a projectile. He's a grappler. Well, not a grappler. He's like he's like Vanessa, but of course Rick's better. Oh man, he's trying to do that level 3 of obviously missed. Oh dang, that was close. Nice, good comeback by Rick. Alright, here going to round number 4. I wonder who's gonna take it. Hopefully, as if I'm not surprised. Hold on. Yeah, I hope to do more of this consistent streaming in the chat often. But yeah, I do apologize for that I wasn't on stream often as I should. But yeah, it just feels awesome to be back, you know. Okay, so oh, that was a nice punch. Yes, oh, but yeah, unfortunately that didn't finish Captain Commando. So that's 1-0 on Rodney. That was close, but not enough cigar. Alright, so Ronnie's gonna go with trombone, whatever. And you got Orochi Darkness going with Maki. So these are definitely consistent. But I would say Maki's more consistent than well, Maki's not the best combo machine, but you know, Maki's definitely more consistent. But it's just Ronnie just makes Trombone look too good though. I'm surprised he didn't continue with that. Yeah, see, those serve bots are definitely OP. That was nice. Good job by Ronnie. That was beautiful.
Round 2. Fight.
Damn, it's hot. Oh, see, there you go. There's that combo that I know that Ronnie does. Oh man, unfortunately that is the one thing that mixers that does mess up. Like, you know, if you mess up on that range, yeah, you're definitely gonna mess up. Well, no, not the way to put it. If you mess up on that, then yeah, you're not gonna get the hit rate. There's that nice sort of combo right there. And Ronnie takes another round. Sorry guys, I gotta turn on the fan. It's definitely getting a little bit hot in here, so if you guys hear a fan, I do apologize. So that's one thing Maki lacks, because that super is definitely, you need to time that good. If you don't time it, you're gonna miss it. You might take a harsh punishment on that. So I don't know how long this match is gonna go for. If this messes up, then we're probably just gonna stream well, not gonna stream this, but I probably might stream some Street Fighter, like, you know, Hyper Street Fighter. Hopefully I can do that game again. You know, that game was fun, but that, like, you know, AI wasn't that good at it. You know, it's gonna come up with nightmares on that. Oh man, that was what I did right there. doesn't have the combo more meters to actually rely on. So Darkness has to, ooh, there's a nice takedown. That was beautiful. And Orchitakis takes round number 3. Good job.
Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Mori doesn't beat this, like, have 2 out of 3. I don't have to put 2 out of 3 more than 3 out of 5, but and that's just my opinion. Yeah, I get that it's fairly late. Being late is probably not probably something I should not have done. So. And then, oh man, Rodney with a nice spin is beautiful with that super meter. That's why Trombone is just too inconsistent, especially with those serve bots coming to the rescue. Good job. That's 2-0. Again, this was probably played from a long time ago, so a few months ago. But, you know, again, this patch hasn't been updated yet, so we'll see. The patch is going to change in the future, so we don't know what's going to happen with 0.7. Right now, currently it's 0.6, but you know, anyone that's trying the game, remember it's just for fun. If you're not playing for prize money, just because like it's fun. And not complete. Yo, Geeky Dad, thanks for the raid, much appreciated. Oh my goodness, wow, everybody's coming in. Holy crud. Oh my god, the raid, oh my goodness gracious. Thank you guys so much, oh my goodness, the raid hype. Oh man, thank you guys so much for the follow. Yeah, I'm losing track of who's following. Rocket Jacket, thank you. Too much appreciated. Oh wow. Yeah, you Joey Gaming, thank you so much. Regardless TV, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, I really do appreciate all the hype. I really don't know what to say right now. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I got tons of it. Oh man. Anyway, Ludo drop. Wow. Alright, Jenny Krabs, thank you for joining. I really appreciate you guys coming in at this late night just for the raid. You guys might be from the Ninja support stream, so I'll definitely keep myself active in that once the stream is over. So thank you guys so much for coming to actually watch the stream, and hope you guys are enjoying some SNK vs. Capcom EX. Yeah, this is based off like this is an online game, so when you play online against players, you have to use either Parsec or I believe it's Machi, but I think everyone uses Machi with this game, so less lag, I guess. But yeah, right? Couple of hours. About 30 minutes ago, we explained the tier list of this game. So if you guys want, you guys can definitely check the bottom of the screen over. We discussed about the tier list of the characters of this game. But if you guys want, I could definitely give you guys like a. There's definitely a little paper of explaining the tier list. How to do what in Jelly Gaming. Yeah, sorry if I'm not commenting on this. Hey, I got a YouTube channel, so you can definitely watch it there. I mean, there's plenty of movie stuff to do there. Or if you want to watch my Mika AI matches. But dang, Ronnie just playing way too consistent with the trombone right there. Let's go. Welcome to the stream, Spider Guy, Spider Venom. Oh man, oh that a little late on that combo right there. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I'm your host, 5. I stream fighting games. I stream also, indie games. Oh man, there's that level 3. Yeah, that's level 3 right there, so that's a GG. Oh, beautiful job. So that's 3-0 on Ronnie's end. But yeah, I stream Mugen, I stream, the modern games, probably like some League of Legends, some Counter-Strike, not Global Offensive until I get a new computer, which of course I'm probably gonna get it probably this week or next week, but I'm not quite too sure yet. So okay, Ukio is definitely one of the A tiers, like we mentioned. To the people before in the chat, Ukio is a mid-tier champion. I'm not like, too experienced with voice acting. I'm like, I'm like a novice at best, bad. Trust me, my voice is so monotone, it's not even funny. I don't know we have rival school characters in this game, so. But only time will tell if Yamori wants to add the character in the game. Yeah, because usually with Yamori's version, they try to add unpopular characters into this game. Based off their mechanics. I mean, DP, it shouldn't be hard, you just have to invest for it. So if you guys spend money too. Alright, so Ukio takes round number 1. Again, I do appreciate you guys stopping by the stream and doing that raid. That's a really nice thing. Actually, I'm quite happy, quite excited. Be a stream because, sometimes you unexpected things happen. Alright, and Rodney takes round number 2. Rodney is just way too consistent to actually, to not lose. But then, he does, mess up sometimes, but most of the time he knows how to actually play this game. He's a veteran of this Alright, so right now, Ronnie's in a perfect situation. So definitely going with that EX attack. Okay, so if he land on the he definitely did right there. So that's 4-0 on Ronnie's end. Right now, Chidarkins got some catching up to do. Like, this match was actually played like a little while ago, so again, we don't know how much he has improved, so it's gonna be hard to say. It's gonna be hard to say. Alright, so Iori is definitely, now we have Iori, one of the top tiers in the game. Because of that Rekka move. Yeah, that Rekka move, consistent with it, so. And also his fireballs are a lot consistent as well. But Ukio, if you know how to punish it, if you know how to punish that game, then you get this punishing spot. The thing about Ukio is he's not mentioned earlier, not the best offense, not the best defensive, he's just right there in the middle to actually come out of damage. Because that one didn't connect. Oh wow. I thought they would connect, but that didn't. That was interesting.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, so if anyone's still in the chat, how's everyone doing on this fine Tuesday morning? Well, have you guys all been staying safe? Have you you guys been doing anything else other than trying to stay home or, working or somewhat? Have you guys, like, have you guys done, like, exercise or anything like that? Some activities, like, outside of your door, like, some modern stretching, some jogging or anything like that.
Round 3.
And how's the mic? Can you guys actually hear me compared to the game audio? If you guys can't hear me, please let me know. If you guys in the chat can't hear me, please let me know, please. So then I can actually make some adjustments. Is that? Oh man, Maniac Max actually is. Alright, so right now we feel like 3 meters. Oh man, that record, yeah, see that record is definitely like hard. You get the record and you're good, you're pretty good, like trying to do heavy combos. Oh wow, I thought that would have hit. I thought that would have hit. Oh, nice, beautiful. Let's start this finally takes a round.
Round 4. Fight.
Nice reflection there. Oh, Orochi Darkness takes a hit. Yeah, see, those things gotta have the timing good. Also about these tier lists, I mentioned earlier in the stream that this opinion, but disclaimer, we don't. It's our take on it, based off experience. So, honestly, each tier list can actually change. Oh, there's that level 3, beautiful. And that should end it right there. That was a 5-0 victory. Beautiful job. I think Orochi Darkness is back to run back again. Oh man, those EX attacks are just nice. So look at that. That's why Ukyo is really consistent with those damages. He can play defense, he could also play offense. Yeah, those slice up will help. Alright, so Rodney takes round 1.
Round 2. Fight.
Deflection, okay. Oh wow, that's actually the first time I've seen Iori do that air throw. It looks like rock bottom. Surprised that landed. Okay, nice. Oh man, you gotta continue with that. Yeah, you gotta continue with that, Orochi. That Rekka is you're relying on that damage right there. If you can't continue, you're gonna get punished hard. Nice. Oh wow, that was a nice combo by Ronnie right there. Yeah, those Rekkas are definitely that Rekka makes it punishable. If you land it and just block it, you take it. Oh, nice. That's something. So Ronnie decides to go with the low tier of the game, which is Orochi Shermie.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, see? Yeah, she's good and all, but then it's just, she's not really that good with, like, you know, just mechanic-wise. She's gotta work for it. And you can tell Ronnie's definitely working it. Nice, good Rekka. Oh man, gotta continue that Rekka, yeah, see, if you work, she's gotta work for those damages. So she's heavy combo, meter heavy reliant. Like when we mentioned, that's why she's a C tier. But I mean, potentially wise everyone can go up, but you know sometimes just you gotta, if the tools you start with are not as good, then you gotta work your way to make it a better tool. I don't know whether that makes sense or not. Oh, nice hit right there. Stun hit. Well, I would say that's focus attack right there. Nice hit counter. Oh, just continue with that EX attack right there. Nice. Gotta go with the super. Oh man, didn't go with the super. Man, that was unfortunate. You gotta continue with that super. You can't just. If you have meters, then yeah. If you have meters, you should definitely use it up. Oh wow, drop that. That was a drop combo by Ronnie. The Rekka. Ah, messed up right there. Nice. Oh man, you gotta continue that. Oh wow. But you could cancel super into focus attack, I think. Wow, that. I believe that is 7-0 on Ronnie. Alright, let's see who they use next. They have Lilith and Chun-Li. So, I mentioned earlier that Chun-Li is in her own world. But this.
Round 1. Fight.
She's pretty good at this game. Yeah, because of those kicks, and she's got a good air kicks as well. Yeah, you see what I mentioned about Lil? Like, you know, her specials are not as good, especially her fireball. So it's like a half thing. But even if you do, like, you know, EX fireball, it still might not be as reliant. So that's why Lil is in the C tier. Oh, nice split kick right there. EX fireball. Whoa, what the heck was that? What was that, Orochi?
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, trying to get into that Nice, good. Ah, dang, that should continue right there. Also, I gotta give Yamori X a lot of credit for doing this kind of game. Without it, I probably would not talking about the game at all. So hopefully this actually gives people more experience wanting to actually play the game. Oh, wow, good super right there. Alright, so that's
Round 3. Fight.
round 2 for Ronnie. I don't know if they're playing for the time or not. They might have to end it prematurely. Alright, so Ronnie has 3 meters, so trying to get some combos going. Hopefully he can land it. Or else you guys gotta get something going. Nice, nice. Oh man, gotta continue that. Oh nice, almost got him. Yeah, see, this is one thing that makes Kasumi inconsistent. Just she has to strike at. And that should be, yeah. Yep. Yeah, he used it kind of late right there.
Round 4. Fight.
Nice, nice short kick. You gotta keep on going or else you're dropping your combos. Wow, they're definitely playing the zone again. Oh, nice, nice. Drop it in. Oh wow, he probably should have supered right there. Getting pretty close. There's that error. Yeah, there it is. Beautiful job, Ronnie. That's 8-0. Yeah, I'll be sure to reward you guys after when this stream is over. To the ninja supporting team. The ninja supporting team, or is it? Damn, I forgot to actually say the thing. Okay, so they're going with double Yoris. Yeah, Yori's definitely good at this one. Oh, nice game master. There it is. Nice, good super. Oh man, definitely could have gone for that EX record right there. But he didn't come through.
Round 2. Fight.
There we go with that main master. Alright. Nice. Good super counter. When was he ever not good? When was he not good? When he's not claw. Game has always been the same. What's up, Cadelu? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you probably missed it, but a few hours ago we were talking about the tier list of SNK vs Capcom EX. And see, Rodney is in round 2, so it's an 8-0 lead. So it's definitely a big domination game by Rodney. That's why he's one of the best players in the game. Or in this game, rather. Oh man, dang, both are missing their records. Nice, good reversal. Another reversal. Good block. Well, I was gonna say he knows how to block until that happens. Oh man, for a second I thought he was gonna get antsy. Oh wow. Another knockout. Ronnie takes another one. And I guess that was the end. That was a total shutout. So Orochi Darkness couldn't. It was hard for him to get a match then. Okay. That was quite interesting. Okay. Let's see. It's what time is it? It's almost 2. Um. Yeah, definitely, Cordelo. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna end the stream for tonight. It felt good to come back. So, fortunately, I might have to cut it short because I am getting really tired. But if you guys want to catch me on social media, my Twitch, YouTube and social media are all on the bottom. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys, the Ninja Monkey support team coming to raid the stream. Let's see, what else do I have to mention? Well, besides mentioning that, I do appreciate you guys coming by to all the follows and the raid. Really made me drop tears. So really appreciate that. And I'm actually gonna think about let me see. Let's raid somebody. See who I could raid at this time of hour. Okay, I think I know who to do. Who to raid. Again, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night and stay safe and wear a mask, please. All right, have a good night, everyone.
Asian can get you with the brain. What?